corner and figure yourself out.
Figure it out.
If it's a Mac,
I
you
believe
go to
the
your
word
left.
you're looking for is arch enemies. Comrade.
So,
Yes,
Carlos,
Christy,
any announcements?
yeah, Christy's out for today. She'll be back next week.
my
She's
God.
out in Jacksonville for Supernatural Con.
Dean, oh Dean.
All the fans out there
Nerd.
right now saying hi to her. Hello again. Why are you watching instead? Anyway.
Oh, Dean, you're so dreamy, Dean.
Oh, you don't watch it, but somehow
My
you know
mother
the
watches it,
character.
I'll have you know.
So does
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
we filmed a recap episode back on Wednesday night, like Wednesday, Thursday morning.
It was late Wednesday.
Yeah, a lot of viewers as usual.
Excuse
it is
the-
going to go up on tomorrow. Hopefully,
On
it'll be
tomorrow.
up at noon, and then tonight's episode will be pushed to Wednesday at noon. That way, we're not uploading one right after the other.
Why would we
We'll
ever
be
do
tweeting
that?
out as we do. As
Yeah.
each one's released, we'll throw out a tweet or two.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got an early praise Larry hashtag in the
Oh,
chat
praise Larry
there.
indeed.
No,
yeah.
no.
Ooh, Lair
no,
dog.
no. Okay,
The
well, that
energy.
is all. We would like to be
Energy.
back after these intro. Thank you. And we're back. So,
Yeah, basically.
who will be the brave adventurer?
Hope
To
was
go.
going to do it, but turns
Oh.
out she's not here today, so Ryan, I think you were second to do it, I think.
Guess so. Guess you gotta step in for her.
Yeah. She usually does it.
I don't like I wrote the script or anything this week, but you know,
Okay, so at the beginning of the last session, the group was heading back to Beckett's from the Wizard's Tower, and then a whole bunch of shit happened real fast.
Right quick.
Somebody bumped into Ithryl, they disappeared, I turned into a dog, me and Iggy ran away, they ran to the tower. We found out that Toon, Frick, Frack, and
My brother-in-law.
Beckett's husband were kidnapped. There was blood, and their house was all fucking torn up. They run to the tower. Wizard explains to them where Ithryl is. Can't locate Beckett's husband. All the while, I'm a dog for most of this, and I turned into the dog before I explained my plans to everybody, which was really inefficient.
Dumb. The word is dumb.
So next door, the wizard at the tower tells us all that Ithryl is underground, underneath the city. So he tells us about a way into the catacombs, and then we found a way into the catacombs, and then went deeper than the catacombs, and all of a sudden we see Dark Boy is what I've been calling you. Dark Boy walks up through the hallway acting like nothing happened. Turns out it was some drow, and the drow want blood diamonds, and blood diamonds are mad illegal. So they're like, of course, let's get Dark Boy. So now after that, we slept, and then we went to, we slept, and then we went to a bar. And then Ithryl found out where the mines were by talking to some more hooded boys. And then they took us to the mine for a cut in their stuff. And then we found a mine, and we went into it, and we fought some bugs, and then a big bug, and that's where we left off.
All right.
You slept right afterwards, right?
Almost. So,
We're gonna start off the
Following-
session with a sleep.
following the events of the battle, you guys are just gathering your bearings, while a couple of you are looking out and about, just make sure there is no remains of the creatures or any of them coming out to attack you. Gray, you are in the process of extracting what you can from the carcass of this insect humanoid creature that you defeated. In the time, you managed to get 16 pounds of this material off of it. That seems to be just not as damaged as the rest of the body.
Okay.
From the skirmish. Gabriel, you are in the process of setting up your tent. I
The
believe.
hut, yeah.
The hut.
How
Sorry,
many
yes.
people can fit in that?
Plenty of room for all of us.
I think 8, right?
I think I could fit about 9 regular-sized people in here.
Okay.
So,
Beautiful.
whilst you are doing this, I would like everyone but Ignatius to leave the room.
Everybody but Ignatius.
How long is this gonna take? 6 minutes?
Probably
Next
6,
session.
10.
Is this a have a drink on the outside? Have a drink with us outside?
Yeah, should we take our drinks with us or drink it?
Got these old man knees.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, our knees are fucked.
Oh, dude, talk about. I got sore ass legs from doing leg day the other day.
How do you DM with Facebook?
That's how he DMs with Facebook.
He didn't even like my post. Unreal. Got Facebook open. Didn't like my kid. Unreal.
Search Facebook.
So, Ignatius, you wanted to speak your mind. You, whilst in the calm after the storm, while everyone is off doing their own thing, trying to either be vigilant and set up camp, you wanted to have a communication.
Okay. I just reach out, trying to hey, you there?
Always listening.
Can they hear?
If I choose not to, no.
Well, I would rather this be an A-B conversation, so can that be kept between us?
Not. Well, he doesn't nod. You're not seeing
Yeah.
him, but yes.
He's nodding.
Yes.
Okay. I do apologize for my crankiness, lack of sleep, and, family getting kidnapped kind of does it to a person.
I'd imagine.
But I want to know a few things, if you can tell me. I don't remember agreeing on a time or date to free you. So what's the rush? Sounds like you've got some sort of agenda.
I allowed you all to escape under the pretenses that you would free me when you reached the surface. Seeing or hearing your doubt in your intentions, I decided to give you a bit of more urgency. Hearing the collective mind deciding to potentially break our agreement.
Get that, but at the same time, that kind of just it kind of puts you on the back burner a little bit. It doesn't make me trust you even more. If anything, I'm all about knowing what's up. I don't think the wizard in the high tower is being honest with anyone, and I certainly don't think you're being totally truthful. But then again, I have trust issues.
Well, whether you choose to believe me or not, I have been as honest as I could with you all. I have left you no reason to not believe what I have said, and I am simply ensuring that you all do as you agreed upon.
Because I know we technically made this deal on helping us with Aculus, because how you said, he designed a prison, all that fun stuff. I don't know if this would help, and I guess, yes, we did promise. But as you felt everyone's doubt, mine included, you'll still be freed, but could it be more so on our terms?
What is it that you are asking of me?
Once we face Aculus, get the key and all that, which, by the way, you said we would know what the key is. We were in that wizard tower for a long time, multiple times. Nothing.
Then you didn't see it.
But anyway, we free you when we need you. As sort of like, I mean, I'm kind of am, but you know, they're more concerned of you causing trouble for others versus you just leaving everyone well off alone.
I see. Understandable, but the agreement wasn't to free me when you need me. 'Cause in case you don't need me, then I wouldn't be freed.
Point. Well, and that would be it. Like I said, I really operate more so with knowing things. And if you're being honest, as one can be, then
I can honestly tell you that no further harm has come to those who you have missed. And should you fulfill your end of the bargain, then they shall be returned to you.
okay.
Okay. If that's the end of your conversation, we can turn to the group. Everybody come back now.
I heard the whole thing.
Good.
That's awful. I can't believe you said that. I don't think we can stream that.
We'll talk about that.
I sold you guys all the Zeke. You're his pets now.
Sick. I like Zeke. I'm fine with that.
Well, he told me if I touch him, he'll turn me into a fish.
Nice.
Zeke is gonna kill all the gods.
Sick.
So, as you guys are all
Thunder's about, you know.
setting up,
Yeah, brother.
No one's saying.
Hope.
My little.
Oh no, the Jacksonville Jaguars suck again.
Are you surprised?
What are these jaguars? These people?
Of Jacksonville.
Oh, the land of
Stay in the game. Stay in the game. So, as you guys are all finishing setting up, Hope is on the side, praying and meditating to her god of sorts.
We're still in that same hallway we were at before?
Yes, you are in a opening.
It's sort of fourth.
You have realized at this point, as the tunnels that you have been traversing have gone less of that of being extracted and more of a natural sort of biome at this point, as there seem to be multiple trails and paths that are before you, one to your left, one in front, and one to your right.
Now, do these look like created by like some kind of large creature, or created by tectonic plates just moving?
It looks like a combination of sorts. There are some paths that seem to be more similar to that of when you fought the insect. The giant hole that it left behind is very similar to some of the paths that are before you, but other paths seem to be more looks like dug out and just eroded over time, and less fresh as the ones that you have been traversing through as before.
I thought we were setting up the hut to go to sleep.
Yeah, we need
Are
to
you trying to go adventure more into this cave? Or?
No, we need to sleep.
No, it's just them looking around at this point.
Yeah, but we need to sleep.
Alright, yeah, I'll get that thing up.
Okay. So, as you finish the end of your spell, you finish casting your spell, and the dome forms around you. Who is sleeping where?
I'm sleeping in the dome.
I think we're all in the dome.
Everyone sleeping in the dome?
Dome boys.
Okay.
Three dome boys for life.
All right. So everyone, anyone doing anything before heading to bed?
Hey, Hope, can you cast that circle thing?
Yeah, Hope is gonna cast alarm.
Okay.
I don't know what's
Hope, you sound so strange.
Yeah,
the
you sound
pregnancy.
fucking stupid too.
Damn,
Sorry.
Hope is almost out of character like for her.
About this.
Your
this
voice?
thing. Just upset about this thing in my fucking stomach.
Is it in your vocal cords
these
too?
pregnancy
Because
hormones.
that
Yeah, I
seems
think
to
it's
be
getting
the.
to it.
I
Yeah.
think that's the question.
Yeah, and she'll cast alarm.
All right. She casts alarm around the house or hut. You see she goes around with this like very thin, looks like a wire that is formed as she traverses around it. And as she finishes up, you see as it kind of glows for a bit, and subsides. She heads into that. Anyone keeping watch?
Who sleeps the least? You?
No, I think we all have to sleep the same amount.
Yeah.
To be honest, none of us have any kind of
Any elves
special-
in the party?
We're all sleepy boys.
I'm not
and
an elf,
girls.
but I'll keep watch with my
Non-
horrendous eyesight.
Non-dark
No,
eyes.
you can take some rest. I'll take first watch.
Yeah.
All right, Morris, you keeping first watch? Anyone
Yeah.
else?
Gray, you want to take second? Or third?
I can take the third.
Sure, I'll take second one.
Is your perceptions okay?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Alright. So, everyone else will sleep, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So, the rest of you begin to head to your own designated sections of the hut, and eventually find rest. Orys, you sit up in the along the side. Bring your hammer to your chest and just continuously just look into throughout the tunnels. It is not pitch black in here due to the kind of bioluminated mushrooms that are sporadically placed throughout the tunnels, but for the most part, during your watch, it seems pretty quiet. Occasionally, you'll hear the scuttering of one of the bugs that you encountered, but none of them seem to be going in your immediate direction. During the last hour of the watch, however, you were greeted to the sound of footsteps. Walking through. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gee.
I'm a bad person. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a
What a
text.
great guy.
Didn't notice it. Cool. You didn't notice it.
I apologize. It's kind of important. I'm
Uh-huh.
What did you like me to do?
So as you were keeping watch,
Yes.
apparently,
I'm so sorry.
you hear as footsteps
I hear
through
footsteps.
through the tunnels to your I'm gonna say to the right of where you were headed through. You hear footsteps.
Can light pass through the inside to the outside of the hut? Should.
I mean,
Again, the tunnels aren't pitch black because of the mushrooms.
I know,
so
but
you
I
can
want to
see.
know if I cast light inside. Does it
Oh,
also
okay.
work?
oh yeah, just fucking show our
I
location.
do not think so. I'm gonna say no for now.
But what about sound?
Sound. I'm gonna say no. I'm
Technically-
gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
They're both waves, so.
I'm gonna say no.
Wow.
Let me see.
So no sound, no light,
For now, I'm gonna say no.
and okay. What do I see?
So, as you sit in anticipation, you hear as the footsteps become louder, and you notice it sounds like to be two pairs of footsteps. Just.
Do they sound heavy?
Coming.
Yeah, you
one of
can't cast light out of it.
What about sound?
One of them does sound heavier than the other. Eventually, you see as coming through the halls.
I'll go ahead
you see.
and no. Can they see through the fucking sphere?
No, it's opaque.
No.
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and I'll stand up and I'll hold my hammer, ready to see what they do.
All right. So,
But I can see.
I think we house ruled that. Actually, never mind.
we can see.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
can-
you see out of it, but
Okay.
it kind of like blends in with the environment. So
Okay.
but you see as okay. So you see as the two steps
Words.
get louder as they approach. You eventually see the silhouette of two figures. One very large. You can tell from the silhouette it appears to be of a dragonborn. And you see next to him seems to be that of a woman. See as they get
What
closer,
Color dragonborn?
huh?
What color dragonborn?
Right now it's just a silhouette as they are further away. But as they do approach, you see it seems to be a green dragonborn.
Gross.
As they get closer, you see this woman has long black hair, very pale skin, and just wearing just all white clothes.
Do I recognize her?
No. Neither do you recognize the Dragonborn. But you see, as they're looking around, you see, as the first thing they do is go over to the husk, or the remains of the large insectoid that you slayed. You see, as they're looking about it, you can hear as she gestures to the Dragonborn. Damn it! It seems that this one's been picked clean. Do you think they found the rest of them? You see as the Dragonborn is looking down and just looking around. I don't see any more. I see a few of the smaller ones, but none of the ones we're after. All right, let's head this way. And as they continue, they eventually head down one of the other tunnels.
Which one?
The one to the north, or to you would know to be the north, based off of. But
Did the woman look like a human?
yes, there's a human. Looked like a human and a Dragonborn.
Interesting pair.
So the rest of your hour goes by relatively uneventfully. Anyone keeping second watch? No one said that they would. So.
Yeah.
You said you would. All right.
So I watched for 4 hours.
Hey,
with
wake
my-
up. There was a pair.
Mhm.
Seemed to be scavengers of some kind. Looking for that looking beast over there.
Are you sure that they're looking for the beast?
They mentioned that they're disappointed that we killed this one, and we're wondering if we killed any of the other ones too. They're trying to pick it, I guess.
Hmm.
So, they went that way. I'm gonna point up the tunnel, whichever it is.
Interesting. I'll keep an eye out.
They didn't seem to be any danger to us, but
Did they see you or our
No,
hut?
They didn't see us. No. Pale woman, black hair, human, and male green dragonborn.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
Like I said, probably just scavengers. So, and I'll make my cot, go to sleep.
Yep. So you begin your watch. Make a perception check.
Perception, that'll be a 16.
16? Yep. So, likewise, few hours into your watch, you do hear as the two footprints seem to head you back in your way. This way coming from the direction that he pointed out. And you see the two figures that Orys described. You see as slumped over the shoulder of the Dragonborn seems to be a large sack, and you can't tell looking at it from what would the contents be, but you see is they seem to just be talking to each other.
How far away are they?
Huh?
How far
At this
away?
point, they're about 40 feet away.
Shit. Okay. What are they talking about? Can I hear them?
What was your perception check?
16.
16? Okay. So you overhear as the Dragonborn is speaking to her. Apparently, I think we've got enough for Zenithal. Hopefully he can't let us go if so. And that's all you really hear.
What hour is this? What hour in my
Make a
watch is
wisdom
this?
check. Make a wisdom check. As there is no sky.
Wisdom, that's... Oh my god, Carlos, please. Please. 23.
It's 23. Judging from how long you guys have been traveling down this tunnel and what time you guys actually got in. You imagine this to be probably around about maybe 3:30 in the morning.
Okay, so how long in my watch? Like how many
This
hours
is
I've been watching?
about just under an hour into your watch.
And I can't wake you up because you're a half elf, right?
No, it's just
Oh, that's just regular elves.
Yeah, that's regular
Those are
elves.
real elves.
So, as they are saying this and you're just contemplating, they eventually pass by the hut and back down one of the tunnels.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up this smoky boy. Smoky boy. Ithryl, wake up, wake up.
Daggers out.
There's a dragonborn and a very pale woman in the tunnel, and they have a big sack, and they're saying that hopefully this is enough for him. I believe we might be able to just bypass the whole mining operation and just steal their shit.
Well, I mean, in order to steal
So-
it, we have to defeat this
As
guy.
you're discussing this, you see they're passing through the tunnel.
You think we can beat this
of
guy
your
up? He
vision.
looks pretty big.
You're probably right. All right.
I mean, if we get the whole gang together, maybe, but
Nah, let's let them sleep. Decide in the morning.
Alright.
let's make sure, like, let's look at what direction they're going off into.
They're going like out of the cave, right?
Huh? No.
Exit? No.
No,
Deeper
they're
in?
traveling as you can. Looks like deeper into it.
Oh, then if we can always discover them later. And
Okay. I'll keep track of which tunnel they go into, and then
Alright.
put my smoky boy back to sleep and keep on my watch.
put
Tuck
my
me-
smoky
You're gonna tuck
boy
me in,
back
Paul?
to sleep.
Yes.
Alright.
To
It's
him
gonna
too.
cradle you into your sleep.
Alright.
Little baby.
Don't sing.
Zero charisma over here.
As you continue on your watch, the rest of your watch goes by uneventful. The sounds of these insects sporadically throughout the night do cause a little bit of an alarm, but none of them seem to approach the hut directly.
Okay. So my 4 hours are up.
Yes,
I'm waking Gabriel up, and then I'm getting my 4 hours.
Gabriel.
Yep.
I'm awake.
All right. Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
God damn it.
Chef kissing emoji.
So, as you are keeping watch, you hit again, just like the others. You hear just occasionally the insects do scurry through the tunnels, but midway through, you can feel as the slight tremors in the ground, and with a natural 20, you can tell that it seems to be heading from north to south. But that's about it.
You didn't tell
There's something passing through the ground.
What?
You didn't tell them about the people.
Fuck.
You dummy.
An oversight.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're out. Your watch because eventually come to an end as you see as the couple of your comrades do eventually come awake.
Comrade.
Oh man, I am so rested. I slept like
There
I-
was
most
something
rested.
moving underground last night while everyone was asleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot to underground.
Underground, yeah, something was clearly moving. I could feel the vibrations, kind of like an earthquake. as
Hopefully it was that-
But then it's kind of like under us, and then further away till it was gone.
Hopefully it was that squid fuck leaving this fucking Earth. Or this planet.
Squid?
Earth is a nickname I give the planet.
What?
No, we were talking about the squid.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
What are you guys talking about squids?
Tabletop's not a.
They're delicious.
They don't look the
have you
same.
had calamari?
I mean, probably.
Anyways, did you see people?
No?
Because I saw a
People?
dragonborn and a lady.
What?
Oh, you
I
saw
did
too?
not. I
Yes.
saw.
Yeah.
I heard bugs, and then I heard the whatever the creature was that was traveling
I
underground.
woke Ithryl up to tell him, but we weren't sure if we could take the dragonborn ourselves because he
well,
was.
they were talking about hunting these things.
Are you
We,
sure? Because
yes.
are
because they looked down at it and they were like, oh fuck, it's all picked clean. So
Larry, just to clarify, were they looking at the carcasses of the bugs?
Of the large one, yes.
Ah. Well, they had a big old sack.
I imagine that's where they were collecting. They were
Full
out
of,
here.
full of bugs?
They're out here prospecting.
I don't know what was in it, but they did actually go deeper into the cave. They never came out.
Oh. Which way did they go?
That way.
Yes.
He points in the direction of, you saw the direction that they came from when they passed you the first time. He points in the same direction that they came from.
That's where they came from originally, so they're probably leaving.
No, they're going deeper into the cave.
No, that's where they came from.
Yeah, but that wasn't the entrance.
Same.
It wasn't where you guys came from.
So now that I know that and then where they went, do we know the part of the cave they haven't gone to? Which one of the corridors?
To the east,
To the left, to the
which you
left.
were imagining.
So shall we go to the east since they haven't gone there?
Yeah, can I, after I do my spells, I want to take like another 30 minutes and move I want to move the carcasses in a way that would tell us like which direction we came from so that we can
Find
guide
your way,
ourselves.
navigate your way out.
Yeah, so either like literally pointing with an arm or like maybe I can set up rocks.
Okay,
Next to the
make
wall.
a survival check. It's relatively low check. Yes.
Cool. That is 20.
20? Okay, so you managed to just seeing as the multitude of just legs on them, just managed to just like snap them off and just like point the legs in the direction of the path that you were traveling.
Let's go get these.
Okay, can you guys think of any spells that we might need that I could prepare right now for tonight? For today?
I don't know your magic.
The rest of you?
Is there a I cast fuck you
Great
spell?
response.
Yes. It's this one, and I cast Gust of Wind and just push it back 5 feet.
Wow, rude.
That's how that works.
That's how you can use it, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep my prepared spells as they are.
Let's go find these stones.
Yes.
Stones. Stones. Keep your eyes out. Look for the stones.
Yes, I will be keeping an eye out as well.
For the students.
Well, also stoned?
Also stoned.
Start singing it.
But no, you got torch light.
I have plenty.
Cool. You look for stone. I'm gonna take the back of the party and keep an eye out behind us for creature or people.
All right.
Before we head out, because we don't know what direction to go to,
I thought we decided to go in the direction that they haven't gone in.
that they haven't gone in?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because maybe if they are here scavenging and they found blood diamonds, they probably would have taken them with them.
They probably would not have taken them. These things are like taboo. People stay away from these things.
They
see
didn't
it,
look
they're not
like
gonna do
savory
it.
characters.
Have I seen a blood diamond before?
Not in person. You've seen like them in books and illustrations of them.
Do I know if that would be enough to warrant a locate object spell?
No.
It would not be enough.
Let me see.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. With a shot, you can make a.
Never mind. You can't locate an object of any thickness of lead. Even a thin sheet blocks a direct path between you and the object. So
Do you think?
probably-
Do you think we're in a lead mine?
Probably. I'm not getting any signal, so.
What are you talking about?
Signal?
That was a really bad joke. That's what he's saying. Okay.
Can you
Roll a
give me
wisdom check. to see how familiar
Okay.
you are with him, brother.
Pretty familiar. 19.
19. If they are within 1,000 feet of you, then yeah, it would work.
Okay, then I would like to cast it.
Okay. So you see as he pulls out from his bag, looks like a twig. As he begins to cast his magic into it, it begins to glow and just spark out these lightning, small mini lightning sparks from them. And as they go for a bit, the spell fails.
It fails.
There's none within 1,000 feet of you that you would imagine.
All right.
Well, we're
let's-
fucked.
No.
Not necessarily. We just gotta go deeper. 1,000 feet isn't that
We need to go.
much.
Yeah, we need to go deeper.
Probably have to go deeper into the mine.
Okay.
So
Well, let's go because we've been standing around with our hands in our back.
We don't have to
what
go
this
that
means,
long.
it's probably going to be a couple days to just get to these diamonds.
Listen,
Well,
guys, it's
The only way to do it is to start. So
Yeah, this isn't
don't-
like an optional.
don't
Are
do
we
this for-
arguing
for-
while we're
I'm not
walking?
saying, I'm just fucking pointing it out.
No, I didn't.
Did you guys choose a direction to go in first?
I guess we're going the way he didn't go.
Is everyone in agreement?
I am. It's a good idea.
Okay,
Let's do it.
we go. I'm taking the back, watching for people,
All right.
patting Orys on the back. I love everybody.
So, you guys continue on this path. Eventually, you do reach after what feels like. Actually, you have keen mind, correct? Does that mean you can always tell how much time has passed? Yeah.
in
okay.
direction.
So you know it's been about 6 hours have passed since you guys chose this path, and eventually you do see is where it begins to split into multiple different paths. It seems to be one forward and one on the left and right. You can. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? As you see
can
as
we
it
look
begins
for-
to split.
Is there any sort of like...
Like, wait, look on the ground and
but
see if
you can
there's
tell-
footsteps or anything that's been going in a certain direction.
Yes, make a survival check. You can see as two of these trails
7.
7? Okay. So all you can gather is just that two of these trails seems to be very similar to that of the insect that you guys encountered that burrows through these tunnels. But only one of them the one forward seems to be that of.
As we're passing by and anything ahead, can I see any like veins of ore there?
Give me a survival check.
21.
21. Okay. So occasionally, as you are traveling through, you do see just bits of just what you would imagine would be some type of metal, but nothing that is just what you are specifically looking for. Nothing that indicates the actual diamond. But you do see occasionally some type of ore that is metallic.
And any tunnel that has more of that, maybe?
With that, through these two of these these non-natural, looks like burrowed tunnels, these two seem to be more dense in this metallic substance.
What do you guys think of going through these tunnels?
Well, we're what's it called? So if we go through those tunnels, those are the tunnels that are made by the
Creatures.
big
Well,
boys.
2 of them are. One of them's not.
I kind of think. See, I know very little about
Yes.
rocks and the
Oh.
underground.
Yes.
How rude.
I don't know if metal means diamond or if not metal means diamond.
I'm
Well,
not
it's-
even.
I would suppose that if there's ore or metal coming out of the rock, it means that this stuff has not been mined out by anybody. So if we go deeper, potentially there will be more beyond it. Possibly other things that haven't been
That's a good
mined out
point.
by other people.
What I was thinking is these creatures are probably going to the mineral-rich things, or in the mineral-rich direction because they like it, and maybe that's how they feed on it.
I don't think diamonds are metal.
I said mineral.
I know, but I'm saying these
They
creatures like
crave
metal.
that mineral?
Well, some of these
Okay,
creatures
could be.
like metal. There's other things down there besides just those one bugs.
And to be honest, who's to say we're in the right spot?
Why?
Yeah, we could be Talking about nothing.
Why don't we continue on our path? And I don't know. I just don't feel right following like the
Bugs.
trail of where these bugs are going.
The bugs.
It might lead us to the bugs, yeah, but might also lead us to other loot as well.
He has a point.
So which one, left or right?
Does it look like it's going in a
The one on the left seems to be going on a downward incline, while the one on the right seems to be just going to straight in the angle.
kind of like the downwards one? Go deeper, you know?
All right.
I don't know, just trying to follow my gut here.
No, I you have as good of an idea as I do. I have no fucking clue.
Appreciate that.
So
Keep
Right.
going.
let's follow your
Let's
lead.
move
bud.
on.
I'm still sticking to the back.
Down the downward
I'll
tunnel.
lead. Hope is in the middle.
All right.
Oh shit, we got 11 people. So 11 people.
So, you guys follow this tunnel as it begins to just curve and spiral for a while until you eventually reach what appears to be an opening. You see as you look through the opening, and it seems to be this massive, massive, dark, pitch black room.
Can I cast light on my hammer?
Yes.
Can I observe anything before I do that? Do I observe anything before I do that or no? With dark vision?
With dark vision, those of you with dark vision, you can see this room seems to be what could be maybe 100 or 200 feet wide and just massive. Inside of this room, there is what you can see to be 4 very large pillars decorated with different symbols and looks like humanoid shapes inside of them. Around there seems to be
Like carved on the pillars?
on these pillars, yes.
Like,
Around
this
on
is
each of the pillars, there seems to be looks like empty, just put out torches, but that's it, which you can see without any light.
Do I recognize any of these symbols or anything? Does
Uh,
that mean anything to me?
a history check.
And does this place look like it's been visited before or recently? Obviously before, but recently.
No, this looks like what would be that of some type of ancient civilization of sorts.
Ooh.
I take out my wand.
Hmm?
I take out my
So
wand.
there's probably like spider webs all over the place.
I'll
I
take
detect magic.
Hope is gonna.
I'll just. You said there's torches on these things, right?
Looks like they're put out torches, but it looks like there's some.
Take out my
existing
tinder
symbols of
box and
torches.
relight these
But,
torches.
you guys seem to be about 50. This tunnel ends up about looks almost about 40 50 feet above the ground.
Gotcha.
Looking down, you see as looks like the decaying version of the creature that you fought before. Looks like you see as it on the ground is actually be a decaying version of it.
How decayed?
Very decayed.
Does it
You
look
can
like-
see as parts of like the muscle, the bones are at this point being stuck
Okay, so
out.
like its exoskeleton's long been
Yeah.
gone. Like we can't even
Yeah.
tell if it was like picked off by like man or if it just like naturally just.
Or naturally decayed, you
Okay.
can't tell. But it looks like whatever tunneled through here, tunneled into an opening it wasn't expecting. It just fell, it died.
Ooh, get some music.
So.
So 50 feet above.
So we have to climb down, is what you're saying.
Don't we have that rope?
Yeah, we have a rope.
Have
It's-
that
I
rope.
have 50 feet of rope.
I have rope.
We all have rope.
Well, don't we have the endless rope?
Yeah.
No, we had to trade that back for that other thing.
What other thing?
The book. Fucking book.
I forgot to return my book.
Library
Okay.
fees are gonna be kicked out of the library.
You're gonna have those late
No!
those late fees that are going to kill you.
It's gonna be so bad.
All right, so if we can, I think we can get 2 ropes together and maybe tie some knots so we can use it as like a climbing mechanism. No.
I'm sure. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
And I have like the pitons to like stick in the rock
Oh.
wall too.
Piton.
Pittons?
It's
Pittons?
pythons actually.
Pythons? These pythons?
But all right. Once we, is it like a sheer, just like flat cliff face?
You have dark vision. Actually, someone cast a light. Okay, so you can see.
I have dark vision.
You
Though.
have- okay, so you can see
I don't.
where you are. It's like jaggedy, just rocky area, but about 20 feet above the ground is where it becomes flat wall.
Okay, we're gonna need the rope.
And how
then.
tall are these pillars?
These from the bottom to the top.
Oh,
you can just
okay.
imagine.
But
about
it's still 50
20
feet down to where they start.
No, you seem to be coming out of the side of the wall. You can look up and see the roof is about 100 feet or 200 feet up. And these pillars just span from the top to the
But
bottom.
there's something
Holy
below
fuck.
us 50 feet.
Below you, 50 feet on the ground, is the carcass of that creature.
The creature.
Does
Okay,
that
another
look? Does that
creature.
look like that it goes in somewhere?
I'm sorry?
Like going down, like down there. Does it look like it goes somewhere? Is there another? Like,
It's just a big open
It's
cavern.
From this
No,
side of
it's
the
the
wall, that's about
carcass
all
that-
you can gather.
of the creature.
okay, is
from
it
the
just a
original.
circular pit that goes nowhere, or is there like I'm looking for tunnels, place to go, something to do?
Gotcha.
The room's too big for us to see the other side. That's
Okay.
Can I use my tinderbox to light these torches that are on these pillars?
You're
get
there
through.
in deep in
all right.
the room.
So
you are
let's
on the hole.
let's secure the rope.
Yeah.
Here, got this. I can climb the best.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start making the rope.
You lower me down, and I'll go look around real quick. Because I'm the quickest person here, and I can run right back up.
Can I get some help on the lowering you down, maybe?
Why do you need it?
I got you.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright.
Okay.
I can help.
So who's ever helping him out, make a strength check. If you're making the check, make it with advantage.
What's your
Or if you're
strength?
making a check.
+2.
Plus 2 as well. Okay. I'll just roll it.
Whatever, make it.
With advantage? Oh, thank God. I would have died.
Still dead.
Much
Still
better.
dead? Still dead? Still dead? Still dead?
He lives.
16.
Ah, you're fine.
Okay.
As you can make an athletics check as well as you climb down.
I thought I was just holding on. Like just
Oh, you're just holding down while they're lowering
they
it?
lower me
Okay, so
down.
make this
What
a
a
strength
lazy
check
cat.
then, just to hold on.
Wait, can I
Carry
make
away.
an athletics check? Can I climb? Actually, they're both the same.
Yeah,
so
so just make a general check. It's low. Since you're not climbing down, you're just holding on to it. It's less. So
okay. Strength would be 14.
14. Okay, so that's fine.
Okay.
So
That's like my worst fucking. Great.
So-
So I'm down on the bottom.
okay, so as you are being lowered down into this room, you can see as the floor of this room is very decorated, as it seems to be that of tile, stretching and expanding throughout the surface. You see along the walls, you can see these large carvings. You can see the one immediately in front of you seems to be that of 3 humanoids. You can't tell what they are just based off of what you're looking at, but you can tell that these carvings are looks to be about 15 to 20 feet tall as you are looking at them as you are descending. Around the room, you see as there are multiple little, looks like engravings on the walls depicting some type of story. As you reach the bottom, you got around the carcass, and it just absolutely smell of decaying
I'm
flesh.
just gonna pull up my.
Yep.
And then before I start walking around the sides,
Yep.
do I see any pattern in the tiles on the floor?
Make a perception check.
15.
Going
15.
down, I'm like, look out for traps.
Could I just grab the rope and just make my way down to join him down there?
Yeah. Yes. Making a strength check. Just to lower yourself in. Yes, you notice that
A
the
strength check? I mean, I'm an acrobatic person.
that's not acrobatics.
Why not?
It can be
Climbing
athletics.
down.
Huh? It's
Climbing down.
huh? It's either
Climbing down.
But you're not doing
athletics
pirouette on the way
or
down.
strength.
Athletic.
Yeah, acrobatics is like vaulting over or over
Alright,
a
so
big
it's an
pit
8.
or something. 8.
It's an active athleticism.
Okay. So, as you are looking around on the floor, you see as the tiles on the ground are that of. You see that they are each one of the tiles is is represented by a sort of symbol. You can see one of them seems to be these 3 humanoids that you saw on the wall going down. One of them seems to be this large squid. One of them seems to be another, looks like a serpent type, and one of them seems to be that of a dragon. Whilst you are looking at them and trying to understand them, you just hear, "Ah, ah, ah!" as Gabriel.
How long does it take for him to fall?
50 feet, not
Couple
much.
seconds.
Yeah, do I not get advantage since they're holding a rope and I'm not climbing down a rock?
I'll give it to you. Yes, I'll give you. Because there's not really much difference between them holding it and it being tied to something.
Yeah, but I'm not climbing down the sheer face of the wall. I'm climbing down a rope that is like anchored. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, no, it's more.
I'll give you advantage. Giving your pass, I'll give you advantage.
16.
16. Okay, so that's fine. So as he is losing, as you hear, as he's screaming, he manages to like grab hold of himself before he just face plants into this carcass.
Oh, careful there, bud.
Don't fall down. You're gonna lose another horn, dude.
Don't put grease on the rope next time.
You guys
Calling me greasy?
sweaty paws on that?
Yeah.
Cats don't fucking sweat, bud.
That's impossible because I have this rare condition where I can't sweat.
So that's what you see at least on the floor, as there seems to be a pattern going on and on.
Quietly. How big are the tiles? Like.
Tiles are about about 1.5 foot square.
Okay, so which tile am I on right now?
You seem to be on that of the squid.
Squid.
Classic.
Watch what tiles you step on, Gabriel.
Why is that?
I don't know yet. They all have symbols. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna continue into the center. Are there any languages written
point-
on the walls or anything?
You speak Undercommon.
Yeah.
So, on the base beneath the three humanoid figures, you see it says the 3 lords of the undead. But that's all you can see right now.
While this is all going on, could we say that we have anchored the rope and are
Make a
all
survival
able
check.
to climb down?
You can make a survival check. Gabriel, you have dark vision?
19.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see as you're looking around, along the wall that you just came down, to your right, about 50 feet over, you see as there seems to be a doorway as well.
19.
It's like just an opening. It's just open.
Yes. You see as it looks like the door has been either broken through or broken down. As you can see, as there seems to be just crumbled rock where there once was a door.
Can I throw a stone through it, down it?
Yep. Make a wisdom check as you're looking at it. And it's taking some time for the rest of you to come down.
A
but
wisdom
Everyone
check?
can make a strength check to
How
climb down this rope.
about 20 for the
Hope
wisdom?
20. Okay. So looking at this doorway, you can't help but think about it. It looks very familiar. And as a few moments pass, you realize this is a very, very similar doorway to that of the one you guys passed through when leaving the Underdark.
This door looks just like the one that we saw when we left this place the last time. But when we were supposed to be on a completely different side of the mountain, or a different mountain.
Fuck. This place isn't good, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna use produce flame, and then like I'm holding my notebook, and then like
Setting it on fire.
no, just like looking up at like I'm trying to read as much as possible, like that's on the walls.
Can we,
And then
can we come down now? Nerd! Can we come down now?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone to make their strength check to
Make
throw
a
down
strength
into
check.
the.
With advantage?
Huh?
With advantage as well?
He got it because of his background. He's been performing his whole life with non-ropes and stuff. But
Natural 20.
okay.
15.
Not one.
Oh.
And yourself,
15.
15.
Can I catch her with my natural 20?
You guys are climbing down at the same time. Make one for Hope as well. Whoever's controlling Hope.
A 4.
Cool.
Go with drop like flies.
I would do everything in my power to catch her.
Aw.
You know this.
What's Hope wearing?
Oh god.
I don't know.
What type of armor is she wearing?
Think she asked for this?
gonna
It's
be
like, it might not even be leather.
What type of armor?
If it's any
Yeah,
armor, it's
leather.
just
It's
regular
actually
leathers.
Yeah.
It's leather.
It's leather armor? Okay. So you can make a strength check
The strong man.
to try and catch this falling woman. So that's
Do this for a lump! No! 3!
Do I just yeet myself
What about
over
this
the
falling
edge?
woman?
you're gonna cushion her fall.
Okay.
What about this one?
She fell on top of you.
That happens.
I just yeet myself over the edge and no one bothers to catch me. Perfect.
Can I try to, or is she
You're
like
climbing
behind me?
down at the same
Super
time.
gets to grab
Yeah.
the rope.
So,
Ah.
you take 32 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor.
What?
Well, she did fall 50
It's
feet.
5d6s.
And they all rolled
and
high.
you, since you broke Hope's fall, each of you can get half of it. So you take 17, I believe, each. No, 16? 16 each. As you each on the ground.
Wow, that
You
was.
said 32?
That was so dumb
Yes.
of me.
Uh,
Says Hope.
How
I'm
was
so
that for me?
sorry. And Boris will
as
come
you
over.
do that, roll a d4 real quickly.
Boris will come over and cast.
50 points of damage.
3.
Three. Okay, so as you as you reach the ground, Iggy kind of coughs up some blood, and as it hits the ground, you see as one of the tiles that she is just in front of kind of glows for a bit, and you see as
Which tile?
huh? You see as it seems to be one of the 3 humanoid figures. As it glows, you see as one of the runes around one of the pillars in the center begins to glow.
Because, wait.
So, it likes blood. It's probably some kind of door.
Blood of the willing!
I call thee home. Holy shit.
Anyway, as you see, as this happens,
I
you see
wasn't very
as
willing.
around the room, as these torches begin to light around the room.
Sick. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at a 3rd level
Right?
on Iggy.
My dumbass.
44.
So
I'm
as
looking
you-
around. As,
So as the room begins to be lit with all of these torches,
13.
you see as this room, at the back of this room, there are 4 large doorways.
And Hope is gonna cast Healing Light on both her and what's his face?
Gabriel?
Yeah,
How much is that?
that guy.
do the 4 large doorways... sorry.
Here,
So,
Do the 4 large doorways correspond with the 4 runes?
Yes.
They all have a rune on them.
huh?
They all-
As these 4, you see as at each of the doorways there seems to be this large, about just from the roof to the ground doors that are in front of them. All of them except one of them. You see as one of them seems to be just as similar as the entrance. The door seems to have been broken down. You see as the one with the 3 large humanoids, it has seemed to be broken down. You see the pillars corresponding to each of the doorways are in front of them. And the one with the 3 humanoids seems to have one of the runes glowing, as the runes seem to just spiral up all the way to the roof.
I see one of the other runes that has the humanoids on it. I see one of the other
Yes.
ones on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I just got clapped from above by Hope, so I'm sure I got some blood in my mouth. I'll just spit on the ground, the rune.
Okay. And as you do, you see another one of the runes begins to glow.
Listen,
This is how
hey,
we summon Lilith.
so hold on.
She sounds like a
and
nice
stop
lady.
spitting blood. Obviously it works, but
Very
can I
surprised.
read anything else in Undercommon around?
Yes. So,
Intentionally just now.
you see as in front of the one with the large squid, You see as it says the Defier of the Gods. You see as the one seems to be a large serpent. You can see as is the Keeper of the Deep. And the one seems to be of the dragon. You see it says the Flaming Sky.
What about the one with 3 humanoids?
The 3 humanoids is the Lords of the Undead.
But you wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You don't know.
I just put it on
What was the dragon one again?
Flaming Sky.
Flaming Sky.
Oh, so they all suck.
So guys, yeah, the one with the 3 humanoids says that it's represents the 3 lords of the undead.
Oh, that's not
Stop.
what we. Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck
stop
that.
spitting on the ground.
Yeah, fuck that.
Do I know who those are?
Make a history check.
Can I also?
Or religion?
Yeah.
That's up. Everyone who wants to know about it can make a really high history check.
History.
Natural?
15.
23.
23.
Yeah.
23 total.
Okay.
We used
No.
DC is 21.
16.
Huh?
Nope.
DC is 21.
No.
Okay.
I don't know nothing.
So you got an extra 20. You got 23. So you imagine looking at these, each of them corresponding to one of these creatures. You can imagine looking at the large squid. You would correlate that to that of the aboleth.
Baby daddy.
With the title of Defier of the Gods, and each and the symbol. The 3 humanoids with a natural 20. You can understand this to be the 3 vampire lords. The serpent one you can know this to be the Kraken. And the last one, the big dragon, to be one of the ancient red dragons.
You share this with us.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck this place. I'm leaving.
Vampires?
No, I'm getting the rope and going up.
Hold on.
Can you
see-
shushing? I'm leaving. I'm not
Let's
sticking around
not
this
be so
place.
fucking
Yeah,
loud.
no,
We
I'm
don't know
not
who's
sticking around this
listening.
place.
We don't know who's listening.
I don't give a shit. I'm leaving. I'm climbing up the rope.
Okay.
I'm leaving this chamber. Fuck that. 3
I mean,
vampire
what-
lords, a fucking kraken, a fucking.
Says the guy who wanted to fight an aboleth.
I never said anything about fighting him. I said I'd kill him if I could, but I can't.
Instead, I challenged him to
That's
a dance off.
Hope turns to you and like, so you're just gonna give up like that?
Shut the fuck up.
She's
I'm
gonna-
leaving. Yeah, I'm out.
Whoa, we spoke to Hope that way?
Can't control another person's character. Can't control another person's
trying to
I'm
character.
fucking leaving. I'm climbing up the rope.
I knew you were a coward.
You can leave if you want.
She says.
Oh fucking well.
You didn't say that.
Well, if everybody stops spitting on the ground, we should be good for right now. Let's.
So what happens if we
As-
just walk further in?
Yeah, I'm
can
gonna
see-
continue to read and write everything that I can.
Is there a
In-
spot to go in deeper into?
Yes.
Yeah,
you
so
can
where
see,
these things are kept.
You can
I
see
doubt they're kept
looking
in
at
the same room.
looking at the room. You can see the large doorway corresponding to the 3 vampire lords. You can see the door seems to have been broken down and opened.
What about the
I
other?
want to check out that
seems
one.
to be empty.
Bet you do.
What about the other door?
Twilight
that,
phase.
Of course. You said there was an opening, or is that the door you're?
The one, yes, there was an
Pretty good at
opening.
Mango.
Seems like someone started to break their way through or into here, and you can see that one.
Which side
very
is all-
similar.
Which side is all the rubble on? The inside of the
The
door
inside.
or the outside?
The inside.
So someone was trying to break in.
And, yeah.
Looks
Shit.
like the vampire's room over there is already.
I'm there.
Is already open. So
Up
It
on
takes a
Ricky's
while.
room?
This is a massive room, but yeah. it takes a
Jesus.
while. It's gives an idea, and there's tiles on all the floor of all
God
this room,
damn it.
so it gives you an idea of how much blood it takes
Did
to
we already
open
lie
one
in
of
the
these
room
doors.
too?
I just had.
But the door is busted for
Yeah.
the vampire.
Listen, guys,
Yeah.
I just had an idea. We're looking for blood diamonds. And
Vampires.
Who loves blood?
vampires. So there's a good chance
That's
we
too
could probably
easy.
find blood
going in.
diamonds inside the vampires area.
Stealing from the vampires.
let's check it out.
I'm about to find me a husband.
Let me know how it is when you get back.
Let's
So
just-
Gabriel's
All
climbing
right,
up.
Gabriel, go ahead and
They're
keep
gonna-
watch over here. We'll go ahead and move through.
Yeah.
Um,
Go to the land of the fucking stored
Everyone can make a perception check,
gods.
but Gabriel.
On Gabriel.
Yeah, but Gabriel.
Oh, fuck.
18.
He's
I'm
gone.
focused on finding.
But actually, but you as well. Sorry.
But me,
Oh.
but
But you
her.
as well.
Oh.
Perception is 21.
21.
Good thing.
You can see as it looks like Hope cannot move.
She cannot move.
You see as she seems to just been trying. You can see as she's trying to like struggle. and
What
she's
tile
trying
is
to
she
move.
on?
She seems to be on the tile of one of the squids.
Get her off. We gotta get her off this tile.
Yeah, I walk over with you and try to pick her up.
We gotta get her off
What's
the
going
tile.
on?
We can't get her on
Can't
the. We
talk.
can't get her on the aboleth
She can't
tiles.
talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk, everything.
Let's pick her up.
We're trying to pick her up.
Yeah, I'll run over and.
Okay. So together you all managed to pick her up and get her up. But she.
Can we put her on another tile?
Yeah, not a squid tile.
Yep. You see as she's standing there, and she's able to move around. And just
Hope.
cooperate.
I think since you are
Stay off your baby daddy
yeah,
tile.
blighted from the aboleth, you might want to stay off the aboleth tiles.
She is not.
Okay.
What did you feel?
You see as she has like this surprised look on her face as she's looking down, and she tells you she can feel something moving in her.
Oh,
In her?
Ah.
Yes.
I will yell down to her to tell her that for her safety she needs to come back up here with me and not stay in that fucking death chamber.
Fuck off!
No.
She says, "Fuck you, Shorzy. Fuck you, Shorzy."
Anyways, I'm gonna suggest that to her from
So
above the cliff.
Iggy, you are making your way over to the doorway. You see as at the doorway, there seems to be a row
You guys
of like
are
runes
fucking ones not
on the
runes?
ground.
Like I already
Looks like there seems to be a row of
insisted that you
runes
do.
on the ground in front of the door. And it seems to be there's two rows. One of them seems to have been broken, and one seems to be very freshly made by the looks of it. As you are over in front of the doorway, you very quickly see and more hear as something rushes through the doorway towards you, and you just everyone hears this loud, almost like the sound of crackling, as it hits the edge of this doorway, and you see as this humanoid is in front of you.
I turn around. What
Hi.
can I see? What kind of humanoid it is?
You see a
This whole room's lit the fuck up too now, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but you see as it makes impact with looks like this barrier in front of it, as there's this humanoid in
Like
front
an
of
invisible
you.
barrier?
And he is about
Like an invisible barrier?
Yes. He is spanning about looks like 8, maybe 8.5 feet tall, male, very like looks like malnourished. In front of you, long black draped, very tattered clothes. You see his nails go out about 2 inches from the edge of his fingertips as he is looking at you, and you see this pitch black eyes are just staring at you.
So it was trying to run to her.
Yes, but it seems like something, it reached like this barrier as it smacked into the side of
Gotcha.
this barrier. That caused that loud.
I'm running
From
over.
above, would I see any of this?
These are
Or no,
humpy.
it's inside the room.
Right.
You heard it, but you can't see it. It's
trying.
across. You see, you didn't see it happen, but you can see as this creature is in front of Iggy.
All of the nopes. Hope, please.
Hi.
You hear as
I'm
Are you
sprinting
okay?
in that direction.
I apologize.
Don't
Yeah, I believe
don't
it.
look into his eyes. Careful, please.
So creamy.
No.
You don't know what it is, do you?
Mm-mm. I had no idea.
But it's a man.
See,
No,
as
not
a few
even.
a few moments pass as he just kind of subsides for a bit.
Didn't I just
As
tell you all?
his nails begin to just slowly subside
don't know
back
what it is.
into his fingers.
Did he have you roll for it?
I'm a fucking wise
That
person.
doesn't mean you know what it is.
Oh, I don't.
You don't know
okay.
the entire world of everything that
Yeah.
you come across.
So this room leads to.
Well, you already
the
said.
vampire room.
Yeah,
I
no
wonder-
shit. Well, yeah.
Hey, you guys aren't together. You can't argue.
I'm fucking yelling up. I told you to get the fuck out of there.
So, you see as he.
You're right. I
looks
forgot
at
that
you.
you had a natural 20 on
I apologize. As he just kind of shrinks down to about 7 feet tall at this point.
Real short guy.
The hunger overtook me.
Oh, you're hungry?
Still sprinting towards her.
Again, big room. It took her a while to get here. but
Feline
you-
agility.
I know, but it takes a bit.
I can move 90 feet per.
Yeah, but you have to take a rest after this.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I roll to see if like there was actually like a barrier to like kind of like put together like, oh, he can't.
Yeah, make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Actually, no. You don't need to make a wisdom check. You looked up as you heard this rushing at you, and you saw as he very visibly hit and caused that thunder. He
Okay.
hit something that kept him coming out here. So
How long have you had something to eat?
it's been a few eons.
That doesn't. Eons? What are you? I don't mean to be rude.
I am one of the 3 lords of the dead.
So like the Raven Queen?
I wouldn't compare myself to her, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that looked goosey.
So you said you were hungry. I have some rations on me.
No. And you see as he's looking down, and you see you're still from all the damage, you're still kind of bleeding. You see as he's looking
Does
to
the
like
blood just
the
come out of your
blood.
mouth still?
You see as he's like looking to like the small puddle of blood that's on the ground.
Eyes are up here,
Nice.
sir.
It's just, but you do reach him at this point.
Stop!
At this
Stop! Stop!
Stop
Stop!
what?
Stop! Shh.
What?
Stop talking to
He's
him.
hungry.
Don't look at him.
I've been looking at
I
him.
put healing touch or whatever the fuck it is. Healing word. What do I have? Or cure wounds. Cure wounds.
point. Alright.
Good touch.
I cure wounds on her so she stops bleeding. And then I physically turn you around
But-
and I do not look at him. Do
No,
not talk
I
to
was
him.
looking at him the entire time.
He's a fucking.
He can't.
He's a vampire.
He can't move.
Doesn't matter.
He can't. I walk back.
I have my staff out and my e-claw. I'm beat her
He's
up.
not gonna do anything. By the way, what is your name? I feel kind of rude just
This-
calling you
and
he.
Meanwhile, I'll also be like trotting over there. too.
Yeah, same. I guess we're all. See what the commotion
Alright.
is, dude.
So you see Hope is just at the base of the rope waiting, but she has not decided whether to go up or stay. But she can't move further into the room by the looks of it. My name is Manil.
Manil? Veniel.
Manuel.
Maneel.
Okay, gotcha.
Neil.
Manuel.
Manuel.
I'm Iggy.
Yes. And your feline friend.
Grumpy.
Nope.
Rumpelstiltskin.
What are you doing here? Why? Who broke down your door?
I do not know their names.
Okay.
Could it have been the other people that you guys saw?
Did you see anybody else?
A few months back, someone came and requested the aid of me and my kin.
Why?
I do not know,
They didn't tell you? That's rude.
but I did not agree to the methods that they wish to use to the purpose they wish to use my kin for. So they did not free me. My brothers, on the other hand, were eager to escape.
What did they want to use you for?
What do they look like?
What do they help?
I need nourishment.
I mean, shit, you've got nothing to lose at this point, my friend.
How much blood is on the floor?
Not a lot. You're not bleeding out, but
Not anymore?
you're just You've got most of the damage is internal, but you just cough up the blood from
And emotional.
the.
It has another empty bottle. I'm going to take my sword. I'll let him freak out. Take my sword, cut the palm of my hand, and like get some in the bottle.
All right. As you do, he again goes
How
back
strong
to
is this thing?
that.
I'm asking him.
He, as you have cut yourself,
he's
he is
already-
back into this very feral
I
state.
cork it.
As his eyes again go jet black, and his nails come, and you hear as he's like, as he just, and the room just echoes with the sound like thunder, as he's trying to get
What
through.
the fuck is going on over
I
here?
pick up a rock and throw it through.
I'll start I'll start
Rock
running
goes
and-
right
yeah.
through.
Okay. Hey. Catch. And I throw the bottle through.
You do not make it. It doesn't make it through as you throw the ball, and he's just and just catches it as it barely partially an inch gets through, and he pulls it through,
Okay.
and it just completely breaks it. It just goes in, and just every drop you see as he begins to like break the glass and just like lick at parts of it. That's just the
Iggy gets
residue.
his pants out here.
Oh my god.
I mean, he can't do anything or escape. Like,
He's a fucking vampire lord.
okay, yeah.
Did you see the door that they hit him behind?
Yeah, but he just said they didn't because he didn't like what they were gonna do.
Doesn't mean you can trust him.
Oh, so we can trust Diablo. Not
The rest of
Not
you,
there.
the rest of you
Nothing to
have
do with
reached them at
trust.
this
I'm
point.
just
I'm gonna say,
making observation.
Be a good catch up, you said?
the rest of you have reached them at this point.
I mean,
As
What's
what
going
if
on
this
here,
has-
guys?
No,
Mania-
I need you to breathe for a second. What if this has to do with the bullshit that you guys kind of started, in the Eastern continent? Wait, he said a few months back. It wouldn't tie in, but it could have something to do with it. We don't know. It's not about trusting him. We're not like
Okay.
agreeing to free him.
Manil, she fed you. Can you answer some of our questions now?
What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on? What do you mean you fed her?
him.
You know he's a vampire.
Do you know he's a vampire?
Yeah, he's the one who read the book. Or read
Yeah,
the
a natural 20.
Cool.
What did the people that came to
That took your
free your
friends.
brothers?
What
did
do you
they
mean
look like?
freed? What?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's just speak to him.
We'll catch you up in a second.
I start looking around like,
They're not here.
They're not here. They've
How
been
do you
gone
know?
for months.
how
We
do you
would
know?
have been dead.
Anyways,
start looking
Manil,
around.
please. Please.
There is a war brewing in Bendal,
Bendel.
and they wish to use my kin, my children, as warriors. They will starve them out until they reach their limits and they are the most feral, and release them on their enemies.
Jeez, Bendel's doing vampire lords.
But who did the people look like? Did they give you a name? Can you give me a description?
It was an older gentleman, old male.
Human?
Yes. Who
Is he
came.
back dead? Kill that guy, right? Was not there.
Yeah, it's,
What was his name?
I did not get it.
Do you know what clothes they were wearing? Like what?
Was he traveling with a halfling?
He was. He was traveling with an halfling and one who smelt of evil.
He smelled of evil.
Another one he traveled with.
Was it a woman?
It was not a woman.
What did he look like?
He shrouded himself even from my eyes.
Could you tell if he was elven, perhaps?
I could not.
So they're going to Bindle? If they haven't already got there while we were here?
They most certainly have gotten there, yeah.
We know if they're going to Bendel.
Do you know what the
sounds like.
trigger for this war
They
is?
were,
What
they're using
they
it.
were for Bindle. They were not.
Yeah, they were for Bendel. They're going to use them to attack
They were
their
not
Bendel's
to
enemies.
attack Bindle. They were to as warriors for the Bindelian.
Okay, but
so
what
it's
is
taking
what is
over.
this war that they spoke of? Who are they fighting?
Everyone.
Is
My
there a way
kin
to-
can make children very easily in multiple numbers.
Is there a way to stop them?
Light.
Kind of like gestures to Orys. But
Oh.
I would not see my children slain so cruelly.
Very noble of you. I'm afraid you're gonna have to stay here.
I'm sure you have much of a choice in that matter. What is going on?
Can't say anything.
Is there any other information we can give you, or you can give us?
Nourishment is all I request.
I'll tell you what. Do you know anything of blood diamonds?
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
I believe it. I gotcha.
They grow throughout these mines, and although they were not intended for this region of the earth, very seldomly do we come across them here. My kin use them as a sustenance of sorts, given their nature.
Do you know where we can find them exactly?
You are too low in the ground for that particular extraction.
Okay. Can we climb higher? Back up?
Yes.
How many feet do you think, or how many yards?
Yards.
Biggest feet. Biggest feet.
Feet, yeah. A few hundred feet above, I would suggest. You are about my prison. You are about, I would say, 3,000 feet underground right now. I would suggest you go up a few hundred.
How many bottles do you have?
I gave him my last one unless he tosses it over.
He broke it and
He
like,
broke it?
yeah, he broke it and licked every drop he could.
Will we know, like, will these blood diamonds, will we know, like, when you get into a room, it'll have them? Will there be
I looked through my bag of holding.
any sort of, like, telltale sign that we're almost, we're close to the blood diamonds?
There are others. My cellmates, you can refer to them, as he gestures to the other pillars, knew of our reliance on
Wait,
their-
you're saying those doors lead to them as well? So
they knew.
the aboleth, a dragon, and the kraken.
Yeah,
Right there.
that's not their. That's the path into their
Ooh.
section of the Underdark.
Who imprisoned you?
The gods imprisoned
Why?
us. They feared us, what we would do to their precious creation. The Aboleth, they saw him as too defiant,
Yeah,
and
the
he
doors
knew
lead
too
to-
much. The Kraken was too wrathful in the seas, while the dragon was too wrathful in the skies. And myself, my very nature.
That just sounds like bad parenting.
Are there?
What are your thoughts on the aboleth?
He's a dick.
He is a dick.
What about on the Kraken or the Dragon? Have you met them or spoken to them?
I have not spoken to them, but as I was saying, with the blood diamonds, they have heard of our reliance and enjoyment with them. As a result, they have sent their children and their followers to protect them, to keep us from having pleasure down here that they cannot.
So we should expect to come across some people guarding these blood diamonds.
I would imagine.
Look, you've helped us so far. I'm gonna give you, as I take out my my water skin and I empty it. I hate to see you suffering, as much as I hate to say that. That's not right.
But I like you.
I'm still bleeding, so. if you want
As I
You only did like 1 damage to yourself, but your wound's kind of cauterized at this
Okay, a
point.
little bit.
now I can't
Stabs
fill
Iggy.
this water skin by myself, but I may be able to convince my friends here if you maybe have anything else that could help us.
Why are you
Maybe
shaking, Iggy?
some items. Maybe maybe some items or something else.
I have books.
I don't know. As I also slice, I begin to like squeeze and.
Once you slice, he can't talk as he goes wild again.
And
It's against the wall.
I slice my hand again and like put it over into like the water skin. Anyone else?
I don't think he can talk right now.
Yeah.
So let's back away a little bit.
You goof.
He's not gonna back. He's not gonna like.
Okay, can I close my hand so it stops bleeding then?
No,
I bet
you
I'm
do,
so-
but he's just the blood is there in the vicinity.
Be
and he's
hungry.
just-
Like, you know when you
smell
see
it.
like
He
a
smell it, he
pastele,
hungry.
like just chilling there, and you haven't had lunch yet or
Yo, make it
dinner.
a croqueta and I'm good.
Yeah.
My nails just grow super long.
Take you on your most hangry day and multiply it by like 1,000.
A hangry chihuahua. That's basically what this is.
Yeah.
Can I interest
So-
you in this?
Nothing
He
more
is
beautiful
again.
than
The
a
room
Pizza
is again echoing with the sound of like thunder as
I think we should just fill this up.
she is scratching at this like invisible barrier.
That's a lot of blood.
It's a lot.
a lot.
As much
Not a
as we
lot,
can.
but-
Okay. What?
That's to fill that water skin. It's a lot of blood.
And not fill it up, just to get enough.
Whole lot of blood.
Yeah. I'll take off 2 hit points.
Okay.
Of blood beforehand.
Okay. Yeah, that's 4 pints of blood you would be giving up.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a lot of blood.
things you do for a husband.
A pint of blood, I would say, would be like 10 points of
Iggy marries
damage.
a vampire.
You're a vampire
Pet
lord.
vampire.
Vampire lord. She could do a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Married a
She could do a lot
Okay,
worse.
in that case, I'll take off 5 instead of 2.
Don't mind my husband's
All right.
arachno. Or no, not arachno. What is it when you stay up all night?
Insomnia.
Insomnia.
Just when we were at the
a
wedding, yeah.
vampire lord.
Yeah.
Always want to go to a vampire wedding.
And then I'll hand the skin to Iggy so she can continue.
I'm gonna
See whatever
take
she wants.
3.
Blah, blah, blah.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. That's almost a pint.
Almost a pint.
Almost
Cool.
a pint.
The pint mate.
You wanna?
No, no.
We'll hand it.
no, no.
We'll
I'm
hand it
not,
to
I'm not
him
sure my blood is what he's after.
carefully.
Anyway.
I'll seal it and then hand it to him.
No,
so he
just- no,
doesn't
just-
spill anything.
Just throw it.
Just throw it into the
I'll
wall.
just throw it.
And again, as soon as
Don't rip
inch,
it.
as soon as an
Yes, you can't be
inch
reasoned with it right now.
passes through, he very quickly and takes it, and it's just all shreds in seconds as he just goes through, and he's licking the ground and all the general area
the
of
feed.
any result
I take
residue
out
of
those
it.
2 romance novels that I took from the Watchtower and wait until he's like normal again.
Yeah, it takes a bit. About 10 minutes of just him just scurrying through the ground to grab every drop he can before he eventually composes himself.
Well,
Of the
since
turns.
like you know you can be bored and talking to yourself would drive you crazy, I would know. I was like that for a minute. Here, I just throw the 2 books, and I'm guessing we'll repay you in some other way. Be back.
I think that's plenty of payment.
You wink at him.
We
Now,
can't
can you
release you
offer
for
us-
obvious
Can
reasons.
you offer us anything else?
Like we don't know how to release you for starters.
Where are the good mushrooms at?
Make a persuasion check
With advantage?
with advantage because you just fed him.
Yeah. That's an 11, that's a 17. With my super high persuasion of
2.
1, so 18.
18. That he would know.
Or
Yeah, you can suggest something and he'll
Maybe
tell
if
you.
he has
what.
any magic items?
Any magic items? He does not have any magic items.
If
down
he would
here.
have magic items, like, I think he would have.
He wouldn't have magic items
Get
down
out.
here.
I don't think so.
Anything you would want to know?
How old are
How do
you?
we kill your brothers?
Ooh, what was that persuasion check?
18?
18?
How old he was.
I'm not gonna tell you that. He's not gonna tell you that.
Is it only human blood you seek, or is it any kind of blood?
Any blood.
That Kobe beef blood. Maybe he's a Wagyu kind
I'll
of guy.
try and send you a pig. I mean, you've been pretty helpful compared to, you know, just look at the squid door.
Not.
Okay, listen.
Just trying to yell. You guys gonna hurry the fuck up or what?
Hold on. Hold on.
You sure?
Did he rip the
The water
water
skin
skin,
apart.
He's hangry.
Hope they're all dead. Please climb up the rope. They're not coming back.
She's like, I can see them.
No, you can't. You guys are
So-
inside of like a
We're not inside.
cavern.
Yeah, they're not
you-
in. They're at
Wait,
the doorway.
No.
Oh, they're at a doorway?
There's at the door, the big doorway.
Let me try
There's
this real quick.
runes on the ground that separate the entrance.
I thought they went
doorway.
inside
No,
of
they
something.
didn't.
Minio.
Ask me, they
Two
didn't
more
go inside.
questions, Gabe, and then we'll go up.
Oh, no, I'm up.
Okay.
I was just
Yeah,
kidding.
he's
You're
already
good.
up.
You're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
he is hundreds of feet away from you.
Manil.
Take a knee.
If I can absolutely guarantee that I will fill your belly with as much blood as you can drink right now, do you promise to give us the most pertinent information that you can?
I know what
You see, like he kind of smirks for a bit. I doubt you could produce that much blood.
Listen, there's a second condition to this. Once we throw you the water skin, if you destroy it, deal's up. You cannot destroy it.
I promise nothing with that sort.
Then you won't get a full belly.
Do you have any containers then?
Just kicks a box out.
See if as he like very quickly just as a blur, as he just goes away for a moment.
I like him. He's nice.
Just a pail. He comes out a pail. Just throws a bucket out.
A few moments pass by, and you see as he brings back looks like a large, bony, looks like this large bone of something that was in here. As he just brings it to you, and it looks like a bowl. Almost,
Will
it
that
looks
be-
like almost it's some type of bone. That's all you can figure.
Will
at
that,
point. A
will
bone
that
of
be
something.
enough?
It won't fill my belly, but it will help.
What if I give you...
If I drained every one of you here, it still wouldn't fill my belly.
Do I hear that?
You do not.
hundreds
You are hundreds of
Just
feet
gonna
away.
say, fuck
You
you.
you wanted to run away.
Yeah.
Just
You
playing.
could have been here.
No, absolutely not. Terrifying.
Larry, I have to ask you a meta question. Can you check your messenger real quick?
Wow, fucking secrets. I can't believe you. You can't trust me.
Can I just drain all the blood out of my wild-shaped body? Question mark.
I cannot answer that.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say, what animal could I turn into that would produce the most blood?
A cow.
Yeah, I was gonna say a cow, but if it goes by hit points, then that doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah.
But then
Yeah,
that
if it goes by hit points. Yeah.
Okay, then
generally.
fucking god damn it! Now I gotta go look through hit points. I'm guessing bear
Bears.
or
yes.
saber-toothed tiger.
Now it's Brugline.
What about a bugbear? Can you do
No.
that?
What about a
Ew.
T-Rex?
It's like a cow would produce enough blood, but it's just a matter of just like you die before it could get all the blood out. That's why.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
There's
you
no for
die before it could get all the blood
No, I
out.
just revert back
But-
into being me. There's no.
Which is worse than
Yeah.
Temp HP.
So, what level are you?
6.
What level of creature can you turn into? Up to 6, I believe. With
2, because I'm
With
a
the
moon
moon?
boy.
It's either equal to your level or half.
2?
2.
Are you sure?
2 or 3.
Should be half or like.
Let me see. Wild shape.
He's calling for Toon.
Dude, have you seen our dog?
Yes.
Oh my god, he
He says that. He says
Dog
yes.
just dog's dead.
You see those bones over there?
Yeah. What do you this bowl I'm drinking
Where'd
out
you
of?
think I get this bowl
Where
from?
do you think I got this bowl? It's Toon's hip bone.
Boy, is that you?
Boy.
See, yeah, as high as CR2.
CR2?
Yep.
Okay.
Weak.
I don't see you turning into animals.
You're not
Just
even
you
there.
wait.
Alright,
It's gonna turn
so
into a lightning bolt.
make a. Ooh, that's a pretty hefty wisdom check. Make a wisdom check to see which ones you know.
Who's got the most fucking blood?
Back there's
He's got the big HP.
13.
13.
Excuse me.
Okay. I'm gonna say that'll be enough. So you've come across in your travels this large gray creature with this big horn coming out of its face. Some of it referred to as a rhino.
Or a unicorn.
Horny boy.
Fat unicorn.
Okay,
Chunky unicorn.
okay, guys.
I like them chunky.
I like
it.
I'm sorry. Continue.
I pulled the bowl under, or pulled the bowl over, and I look Ithryl. This is the
Say less.
No.
He's already got his
I don't want
daggers
to.
I cut his throat.
Got him.
This is
Go
gonna
to you.
fucking
Got him.
hurt.
Oh, this is definitely gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt like hell.
Hey,
I'm,
it's not a sneak attack. He knows it's coming.
you,
Or like-
Don't-
Still getting bleeded out for
Don't
40
sl-
HP.
God
hurt like
damn
hell.
it. Don't slice me in the neck. Stab me in the bottom of the stomach and like change my oil.
Okay.
I turn into a rhino.
All right.
The game gets dark.
Oh yeah, this is a dark
gotta
episode.
take a
I ain't
boil
think it was
first.
gonna get this dark. I'm sorry, guys.
What?
So I didn't know it was gonna get this dark. It's okay. So
I mean,
Walk
it
it
is
out loud.
nighttime.
Remember?
Yeah.
His fault.
so you guys see it's
I
That's
guess
great.
I'll look back and I'll wave them over like, hey.
Fine, let him
Poe
go.
just points down.
Hope can't.
Ah,
step in the tile.
Jesus! No! I climbed down. I know
Just
it.
don't step
Hope
on the...
Hope can't get across the room.
There's two. You could do squid things. All across the
Oh,
room.
sorry. I thought you
know,
were
she
saying that
can't
she was
just
on
not
one
step on
again.
one?
No, she can't. She
Can
can't.
she not just
no.
not step on one?
You guys didn't try.
Not when she's pregnant. She
You
can't jump
want her
around.
to try and not step on one?
No.
I mean, how big are these tiles?
Well, can't she gonna stay? What's she
Are
gonna
they
do?
tiny?
She's not gonna do
They're
anything over here
foot.
anyway.
I want to
A
just
foot and a
convince
half.
her.
You can
Foot and a
step
half.
a foot and a half.
I just want
Yeah.
to convince
Why
her to
would she
come
come
up the rope.
Okay, so this is gonna be a contested persuasion check since Hope's not here. Each of you can make a persuasion check. I know who's gonna pass, but still, let the
Why do you
dice
want to
decide.
play the vampire?
Persuasion?
Yes,
Why does he want
Yeah,
to
my
go for it?
persuasion or Hope's persuasion?
your persuasion versus your persuasion.
Well, that's unfair.
I know, but it's the only way to fairly
Or
quote
even
unquote
persuade,
D
like
and
you
D
cut
rules.
Rhino.
make.
Ooh, that's gonna be a close one.
What did you roll?
You roll.
What was your roll? What's good? The guys roll? Come on now.
Haha, bitch.
Natural one.
I also rolled a natural one.
Really?
Persuasion is my persuasion is plus 8.
Oh my God!
Hope is
That was your only chance to beat him in the persuasion
Yo,
chance.
Hope is
man.
over this shit.
So-
Hope literally stays in the same.
Yeah, because both of you rolled a natural one, she's
She
staying
did
in
literally
the
both of
same
you.
spot.
She hates you both equally.
Before, like, they're like setting up to, like,
So, yeah,
Lead a rhino.
Come on.
I'm considering the bowl underneath
Were
you.
you turned or did you just pop up like this?
make a persuasion check.
He's just like, how do I answer that?
19.
19. Everything in this world, all majority of the humanoids that you see, well, even some of the not humanoids, were created by one of the gods. Ilmater created the humans, and so on and so forth. I wasn't created by one of the gods. There is what would we refer to her as? The one who created the gods himself. She had a sister who created me.
And what happened to
Who
her?
created her? Who created them?
That's beyond my knowledge, but she created me
I'll call
along
Larry's.
with my cellmates and along with some much nastier things than myself
Just for fun, or?
to break her sister's toys.
What are the sisters' names?
I do not know.
Aren't you a rhino now?
I'm not a rhino yet.
I mean,
I do not.
are,
We do not know, but generally based off of our primal
thick
nature,
rhino.
we assume they are simply to break
Thick
her
boy.
toys.
I mean, you've been around long enough. Couldn't you make your own choices past those
Double
primal
cheeked out
urges?
rhino.
For I've also been in here a very long time.
It's kind of being punished for something that you had no control over, though. Don't think that's very fair.
Well,
We also don't know what he's done in his free
If he
life.
did anything.
Insight
know that.
check.
make an insight check.
You said the sister made.
12.
12? He's being telling the truth.
You said the sister made you and your cellmates in things that are far worse. What are the far worse?
See as he looks off into just the nothingness for a second. There is a creature in the eastern continent. They separated the two continents for a reason. When they decided they were bored and they needed to merge all of the lands together, they made this one, but they made the eastern continent because they needed a bigger cell to trap a creature.
Boy.
I do not know its name. I do not know its power, but to make an entire continent to hold such a creature.
So this creature is worse than the Avalith, the Kraken, 3 vampire lords,
Is
and
it
the
worse
Elder.
than Archelaus?
That is Avalith.
I imagine.
Oh wait, you're not talking about Avalith?
This is a, yeah, they're not talking about Atlas.
Oh.
What if Archelaus tries to free it?
I've heard of horrible creatures, but those are just tales.
Just like how Gabriel thought dragons weren't real.
What a noob.
Whatever. Everyone but Gabriel knows dragons are real.
They're
Yeah.
very rare.
Gabriel's so fucking dumb.
They do not let them.
I hear it. Thought they were extinct, you bunch of assholes.
You gotta teach him. You know?
I don't get paid enough.
Jeez, I thought he was talking about Avalith, something worse on the eastern continent.
Manil, I can't help but think that there's something else that you haven't told us.
But there's a lot he hasn't told us.
No?
Do you really want this blood?
I have been honest with you.
Okay,
I
well,
believe him.
there must be something more.
Maybe.
You are a millennia-old vampire
But he's
lord.
been trapped.
Your brothers, how
How up?
do we kill them?
One more persuasion check on that question.
If you answer it
DC
truthfully,
DC is 25.
No
If you-
advantage?
Huh?
Oh, then I can't do it anyway.
Huh?
Because
You
even
need
with
a natural 20. You are asking this man, how do you kill his brothers?
Yeah, it sounds
So,
But even with a
it's-
natural 20, I can't get a 25.
Huh? If you get a natural 20, you'll get it. The answer. Natural 20 is automatic fast.
Oh,
No
thanks.
bugs.
Okay, then no advantage, right?
No advantage.
I rolled 9.
9. I cannot tell you that.
then there's no reason to feed you again. I appreciate your honesty and your information.
You can have your bowl back.
I slide the bowl back to him.
I have given you more information once we have made the agreement and you are not to feed me.
I'm looking really disappointed that I don't like to cut open Ryan. I'm like, oh.
So,
You already
what kind of reassurance do I have that you'll tell us anything truthful or useful once I feed you? Because I'm going to go through an incredible amount of pain to feed you.
I
It's
mean,
true.
knowing about that other beast hidden is
Yeah.
pretty useful. I mean, again, what if Archelaus tries to free it?
Do you
We
know
use
anything
it.
about Archelaus or weaknesses of his? Do you know any weaknesses of Archelaus?
On top of that,
Here, we'll do this. Slide me the bowl back.
You got it already.
Oh, I thought I slid it back. To
You
him.
guys have got it already.
Okay. Ithryl.
I've already said.
No.
Did he answer what I asked?
About what was your question?
Weaknesses of Archelaus.
Weaknesses of Atlas. He is a deity. But he is one born out of chaos and anger and volition. So he is not as radiant as he would give those around him the impression of it. And quite the antithesis of such sorts.
How about Centerietti?
What about it?
my parents are there.
Do you know
trying
of?
to get in.
Do you know of it?
You want to meet him?
Do you know how to get there?
I do not. The place was formed after my cell. Was.
Okay.
What about the Avalus?
What about him?
Other
How
than
do
him
you
being a
kill
dick.
How do you kill him? Any blade can kill him, but he will return.
How do we rid of him?
Hmm?
How do we get rid of him?
His cell is the only thing that can keep him at bay. If you were to kill him, his body would perish and it would be reformed in time.
What would he be capable of doing were he to be set free?
I have no idea.
Insight check.
Get inside check.
During this
18.
hour-long powwow,
18.
would I have been able to take a short rest up top?
It hasn't been an hour. Short rest is an hour, but yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet. But you can start a short rest.
I mean, this conversation's been going for a very long time.
I know.
You don't run into a vampire lord, every day.
I know. I'm just saying.
I know, but you
I'm
can
just
start a short
trying
rest.
to burn some hit dice.
I know. You can start some short rest though. You can start.
Okay.
He wakes up, we're all gone. Left him there.
Wait, did he
Now-
answer my question?
He seems to be telling the truth. Not 18.
Now, I'm taking your word for it, which is again, watch what is going to happen, a massive sacrifice to my physical well-being. Do you have more information to give us?
It's also going to be fun to watch.
And fun to do.
I told you what I knew.
Just flipping him around. Like.
So there's nothing else.
I have told you what I know.
Again, he's been locked up until fairly.
Starting to get real impatient, man. Skewered him.
I mean, knowing what Bindle's gonna do is pretty.
Ithryl, I swear to fucking God.
I don't think it's Bindle.
No, Bindle using. It's not
I
Bindle,
know, I
but
know.
it's
Bindle's
still
got weapons of
useful.
mass destruction with his freaking brothers. That's not cool. That's a war crime.
It's a war crime.
That's a war crime. man.
Okay. Wild shape. Into a rhino.
Do you
Fucking
say that like a Power
Yes.
Ranger?
Fucking finally. Kicks
He's
the
like,
ball.
wild shape.
I really just
Ithryl just turns into Roberto.
that mighty
Futurama.
that mighty Okay, so this is canon now that I'm saying it, and I thought of it. Every time Gray wild shapes, you know that
Shouts
sweet guitar solo from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? That
No, it should be
Dun,
like
dun,
a
dun, dun,
digital
dun,
fucking
dun.
sound like
So you guys see, as Gray's fur kind of like subsides into his
Animorphs
skin,
over here.
I want to kill everyone there.
as he begins to like bloat and go on all
Can you
fours.
roll for that every time? Just so sometimes it's going to be the Sailor Moon soundtrack instead.
Oh God!
magical
As
cat.
he kind of begins to bloat and go on all fours. You see as his horn kind of comes out of his face.
I
and he forms into
stand
this
over the bowl,
creature.
It's gonna really nonchalant. Just kick the ball
And
into position. Just
I look at Ithryl,
Gives you
I'm
a
not
wink.
looking at all.
I just
No.
I look away.
Just no.
I give him a nice pat in the head and then shake him. Right.
As,
Change my oil.
as you are just
Ah!
as roll for damage.
Whistling.
Roll for damage.
Whistle while you work.
For damage?
Yes.
Oh, for damage. I didn't have to roll the hit. I didn't put up much of a fight.
Oh.
This is not a sneak attack. He knows
Not,
it's
it's always
coming.
a sneak attack.
He
with me.
knows it's coming.
They can know, I'm fancy.
I
Oh,
looked-
wait.
I looked
Distracted, I'm
away.
flanking.
You're flanking? All right, it's a sneak attack. Could be
No!
Oh God.
You're gonna vaporize me.
That's 19 damage.
19. As you stab at him, and he just lets out those. Yes, this
Sound
guy.
does a rhino make.
As he just begins to bleed into the bowl.
That's the one. That's the
Give him a nice pat
If you
behind.
will, it's just as you look away, just not wanting to see this, and you were
I'm
just
just looking
reading
at
with the
vampire
sound of just.
Oh, her? Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, I'm like.
You see, as he begins to bleed, the bowl just gets like a good halfway.
I just turn around and get the vampire thumbs up.
It's,
Almost done, bud.
it's not enough to fill the bowl with what you have done.
Oh, give him another one.
As you go- as you-
Oh God! I
As
rolled
you-
a 19 with a dagger of wounding.
I go.
as you go,
Oh,
As this is
oh
going
God! I need more
on, like-
d6s.
He's
Oh.
just
I need two more d6s.
Can I ask him, do these,
He is not saying anything.
He's in feral
He
form.
is in as you are as you go to stab him again, you just
Oh, I thought it was some high ones.
remember you don't want to put him back in human form, in gray form, by the way.
27?
27. That's just on the cusp, I believe. I believe we got like 2 HP left in rhino
And
form.
one more for the fun of it.
As the bowl does eventually fill with blood and begin
we
to
slide it gently back.
as
Push it and then hands away. Push it, hands away.
as you push it in, and as like the brim is the tiniest inch of a brim enters
Easy,
the bowl,
boy.
he very quickly just and brings it in. It kind of like splashes
Oh,
all
God.
over at the area.
Got some
as
gray.
it just goes
Got some gray on me.
crazy over it.
Imagine this dude just looks exactly like William Dafoe in Shadow of the Vampire.
Oh my god.
Just long teeth, long nails.
I go back. Is Gray back to his normal form?
Sure, you got 2 HP left in this rhino form.
I'll finish him off then, I guess.
Put him down.
And then I just revert back into. I'm just holding my stomach like, holy fuck, dude. God damn.
It's the dagger of wounding. It wounds.
I think all daggers wound.
Yeah, this one does a lot of wounding.
Because of the dagger of wounding, you take 3 more points of damage
In
right now. I believe every turn until you make a medicine
right.
check.
But even though I turned back into a, how would I
Because
don't,
it's magic.
but I don't. So is magic shape or wild
Wild
shape.
shape, I know. The wound, this magical wound continues with you.
No, he's got to do a DC of 14 medicine check for that every turn.
I know. That is until he makes the medicine check.
Oh,
Make the
gotcha.
damn medicine check.
I'm making the medicine check. Fail.
3 points of damage. Make another one.
As
One-
he
1d4.
unexpectedly, as he returns to
Wait, why
his
are you still bleeding?
his form, you see as he is just continuously bleeding from his side.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, all right.
Oh, dagger.
Did I use the wrong
Dagger.
He definitely could have broken out one of his regular fucking daggers.
Yeah, he definitely could
Definitely
have.
I was gonna give you my E-claw. God damn, dude.
I feel like I woozy over here.
So,
What's
is
wrong,
Manil
man?
still kind of
He's going crazy, and especially since he's still bleeding.
Make the damn check.
Get away, cat.
Can I?
Make another medicine check.
What if
I
I
take a piece of paper and just like scrawl "Thank you,"
hobo
just write our
20?
names on it,
Fast.
and throw the note into the wall so you
Alright.
can read it later.
All right, so he's gonna be going like that for a while. With the amount of blood as it is getting everywhere, he's gonna be looking over the floors.
I love him a thank you note.
everything.
Like a
I'm
puppy.
still gonna keep to the whole trying to get a pig to him or whatever for his help.
Like a puppy getting
You proposed to him.
Is you're gonna keep to try one more time?
I'm gonna try and get a pig to him or
Take
something.
it, okay.
It's chilly
So-
night.
Let's head up.
So, having descended deep underground, further than you knew, into looks like to be a secondary entrance to the Underdark, you encountered one of the 3 vampire lords and extracted information from him in exchange for blood. What happens after that? We will find out after this short break.
That was fun.
We are?
God damn.
Oh my gosh. What a horrible camera. Hello, welcome back
RPA.
to today's episode of.
Can we shift the camera so we can shame him real quick?
Yeah. Someone point the camera at him.
Guys, we're hiring. Paying
We're
nothing.
getting paid.
Pay nothing.
Welcome back to today's episode of Magic Modifiers. Where we left off, the party had traversed further into. Following their battle, the party had decided to call it a night and rested inside of Gabriel's tiny hut. In the midst of the night,
Called out.
they saw as a group of travelers were traveling through the tunnels and did not notice the party as they continued on their journey. As the night came to a close, they eventually awoke and traveled down the path less traversed. Going down this path, they eventually reached an open room containing 4 large pillars that they eventually learned to be sort of keys to the entrances to these 4 cells for these primordial beings. Seeing as one of them had been opened, they approached it, spoke with this vampire lord, and gained some insight on the way things were before the world was merged together and why these cells exist and other information. Having gotten the information they had paid for, the party had gutted their poor friend Gray.
Ithryl gutted his poor friend.
Really tore me up.
Nobody
Gutted
stopped
Gray
him.
and
It was my idea.
fed the vampire lord and his payment. While he is going over and sweeping the entire room of every drop of blood, the party bid him adieu and began to make their way back to their friends. So, what are you guys doing as you are
Did he
traversing?
even read in common? Huh.
Probably he was just speaking.
Waiting on the group, playing some
You
music.
could speak the language but not be able to read it.
I feel like he's super ancient.
All-knowing?
Yeah.
Oh, it just died on you, huh?
But so we're gonna make our way back. I'm gonna Ithryl. You wanna pick up Hope and carry her over the aboleth tiles back to the rope?
She's like directly below the rope.
Oh, she is, or okay. Well,
She's like standing at the rope. She just wouldn't commit to going up or going to go.
She's really
I
quiet.
found a husband.
Yeah, she informs the rest of you when you return that things are feeling weird as something in her stomach is moving.
Oh,
how many days do
she's
we?
got about like 4 days left, I'm guessing.
8 days. Now she's got like more than a week, yeah.
Less than a week.
More than a week.
More than a
Less,
week.
no.
She would know.
She had 2 weeks.
And we were out and about for a week and a half. She's
Oh,
got
how
like
long
4
do you
days.
have? Oh, come on, Hope. You can talk.
Everyone can
Well,
make a wisdom check.
Doesn't
She knew.
have
She knew
mind?
how many days left.
Yeah, she knew. She knows that she has 17. Okay, so you knows that she has
Seven,
2 weeks
19.
from that point that she learned. She had about 2 weeks. It has been about 3 or 4 days, give or take a couple of hours since. So she has anywhere between 11 or 12 or 10, anywhere between 12 and 10 days
Okay.
left.
So we have some. She has,
But she just feels something moving in there, as
You paid
apparently
about or
it
no?
develops quickly.
Shit. Okay. Well, we still gotta get you out of here. So
climb up.
we climb. I'm proficient in the climb since I'm a cat.
do we all have to roll for?
Yes. So no one's going through the doorway.
Doorway?
What doorway? I asked you if the other door. There was the other door there. There's a second door.
There's the door that was broken into.
Yeah, the vampire
The one with the vampire.
The other door that was broken into,
Where is that one?
Can you guys
right next to
please-
the rope.
Huh?
Next to the rope on the
I mean,
ground,
what
that was
does
the
it
other
lead to?
door.
Like what?
A path that seems to go up.
Oh, not to one of the doors?
Okay, then we're going that way. What? Great.
Gabriel, there's a door down here.
There's a path over here.
Not with vampires.
Vampires.
No vampires, no doors. An
entrance.
We have to go up anyways to get the blood diamonds. Get down here,
I
come
will
on.
climb down the rope.
The water's fine. I'm
Nothing's
gonna use produce flame. Can I, like, before I walk through the doorway, can I see anything, like, in the hallway
Yes.
or around the door?
So around the door, you see as there is two statues on either sides. Looks to be humanoids with large wings and these blades. And you see as one of them seems like its head has fallen off, and the other one seems to just be standing at attention with its blade out.
Do you know these guys?
Yeah.
Say it again?
Do you know these guys?
Okay, I'm asking, can you say the symbols again? Or
The two statues, one on either side of this doorway, the humanoids with wings. You can make a history check.
With advantage or nay?
Okay, now that I'm
yes.
down here, why aren't we not going back?
Yes or no?
Oh, because
Huh?
you
See,
said the
with
blood
advantage,
diamonds
yes.
are like a little higher up, not
16.
like too far back.
16.
16.
Feet up.
That's
So you
50
do
feet
not
up,
know
so that's a start.
the names
But
of these
this door
individuals,
can
but
lead a
you,
little bit
given the
elsewhere, probably with a more
circumstances about
intimate
where
cave
you are,
system.
you know
I mean,
of
we didn't
in the
see
past
anything back
of
that
two
way, so
angelic
this would be our second.
individuals who were charged with protecting the Underdark.
Just this room is just all murdery and whatnot.
I mean, I guess. I mean, we haven't been murdered, so it can't be that murdery. Huh?
It's
So,
dangerous
Ithryl.
to be here.
No,
Do you-
it's not. Like, the vampire can't get past that little force field thing.
So what
There's
is
two
this?
out on the loose. I just, like, bring them up to speed as to what we were told.
Yeah, just info dump. All right, so what this door, or this broken down door? Why do we want to go through it?
To see if there's any blood diamonds. The whole, get that thing out of her.
Yeah,
We
no,
didn't
I'm all
see
for
any on the way
that.
down.
All for that.
Ithryl, what do you know about these statues?
I don't know who these creatures were called, but legend has been told of two angelic creatures that were in charge of protecting the Underdark.
Like you?
Not like me. Not anymore.
Like I used to be.
Can you check the door for, like, any sort of thing? Because I don't really want to walk
Any
past
angel
these.
traps? I suppose I could check this doorway. Is that a roll of sorts, or?
Make a investigation check.
Hobo 20.
Hobo 20? Yeah. So looking at it, you see as there seems to be the remains of what was once some type of a magical trap placed, but you see as it seems to have been either disarmed or destroyed. And up in front of it and going into it, there seems to be an array of just looks like 3 or 4 more of these traps that seems to have also been destroyed.
Okay, so there's a few traps, but they've all been either triggered or they're just.
They're all either been destroyed by someone who came
So
through
someone
before.
came through this way and already dealt with all of the traps. This is what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is the entrance to this large room that you see.
This
Yeah.
is probably where the bad guy that we killed, or that is apprehended by the villain.
Yeah, the old man.
Well, it's probably where he came in.
Yeah, no, not that doesn't make sense because she said you guys info dumped me. The bald man was here to recruit the vampires. We all know that he's not for Bendel; he is for Mericor. So clearly, the vampire horde is, or whatever they're trying to make, is not for Bendel.
It's probably hidden in Bindle.
We also don't know if that's the same bald guy.
He said he was with a halfling. And another person, but he couldn't tell what it was because.
Right.
Remember, we captured a bald man with a halfling.
I think this is the worst person in the lot.
Yeah, more of that Morlock shit. These fucking guys.
I mean,
tell you what.
Since we're discussing things, who would be the worst, Aboleth or this guy? I mean, we have two.
We don't
vampire
know. We
lords
don't know if the
wandering
well, we
around.
don't know if the Morlock fucks are also working for Atlas. There's like lots of shit going on.
Well, we're already down here, and the traps are already sprung. We might as well just walk down.
We
here.
need to find the blood diamonds because we need to save her.
Okay, so produce flame, and I'll lead the way down the hallway.
Yep. So you continue down this hallway. You see, as you were traveling through, the stone walls on either side are decorated with the same drawings you saw in the room prior. But you eventually come across two corpses on the ground. Each of them with these long, looks like golden swords.
They're dead, but they have golden swords.
Yes.
Are the swords like rusted at all? They look like they're still good.
Looks
No?
like pristine.
Money.
You
Grab
Craig
one.
one.
Grab
These are
one.
your.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh
Me?
no!
I believe these are your brethren.
Did you grabbed one too, didn't you?
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Actually,
You said charisma?
I'll keep the. I'm pretty sure it's not charisma, but I'll keep the natural 20. But you feel as your hand just gets really stiff, and you quickly drop it.
What about me?
You're fine.
I'm taking
Well-
both of these.
What the fuck?
Do I know what these are?
Make a history check.
You
They're
don't
swords.
use swords and they turn people
Are,
into stone.
are there wings on
Yes,
this?
and they are charred.
Oh fuck! Shit. Charred?
What?
Yeah.
Dragon.
Dragon?
Dragon.
No, they're just dead.
They're just dead. These are the two boys.
Yeah, but
statues.
charred means fire. What down here produces fire?
Mage.
But the dragon's
mage.
door was.
A
closed.
mage breathes fire.
A mage also breathes fire, but if they're supposed to be like powerful kind of beings guarding this thing, I don't think a mage would have been able to do
It
that.
has to be a very powerful mage.
I mean, I can throw a fire. It's not that difficult.
And I can throw fire too. The firebolt just ricochets off like the thing. But
Alright, guys,
like,
let's put away our fire dicks. Quit measuring them.
Yeah, but
Fire dick.
As I was about to oh.
Just back up the stairs.
so I'm guessing if these two were charged to protect the Underdark, they
Fail.
were
Ain't here to protect it
extremely
anymore.
powerful.
I have a question. Does anyone
Legend
really
has to be
trust
accomplished.
the High Wizard?
How
No, he's a lazy fuck. I'll tell you that
long
much.
have they been dead?
He's helped a
you can
little
see
bit,
the
but-
bodies have seemed to have decayed a long time ago.
This
you
is
can-
going
You can make a
upwards.
medicine check.
I can.
We're making our way up, right?
Can I help
this
him
is
up with
slanted.
advantage?
You
No.
weren't. No,
Larry, this
sorry.
is moving upwards,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Not very high. 20,
Oh, not very high.
24.
Oh, that's such a terrible roll. You can gather they've been dead for a couple months.
It's been a couple months.
In a couple months.
Yes,
from,
so clearly these guys bit the
From
bucket.
right now.
These ones bit the farm when the mage
We'll
and his
see.
people came down here to break in to get the vampire fuckies out.
Yeah, maybe the vampires helped defeat this thing, or maybe they didn't need any help from the vampires, which
or
is
their other
concerning.
friend that they had.
Yeah.
I think they had to go through here.
Is there anything else on the corpses
How
besides the
does
swords?
freaking Aura Road have all this stuff like literally right next
I don't
door?
know.
Town of
Place-
peace. My ass.
Yeah, this place fucking sucks.
It's nothing but death and despair
Yeah.
here.
On the bodies,
Death and
everything
ancient
seems
locked
to
up monsters.
make an investigation check.
21.
21.
21.
Okay. So you see, going through majority of the belongings have either been burnt or not. It's weird for one that the corpses themselves are not charred along with the wings, but a lot of the possessions that are on them seem to be burnt. But you see these looks like this almost like a medallion of. You see as it seems these two wings coming out of this cylindrical object on each of their bodies. You recognize this object from your past.
Is what?
You recognize this object as part of an order of angels.
I explained that to the rest
Order
of
of
the party.
what?
Angels.
There's
I poke it.
an order of angels.
This is
These
their
two are part of
almost
it.
like a holy symbol for them. But, yeah.
Is it a good order of angels?
Well, I mean, that depends on what your definition of good is. They were considered good, but then what do you
But
consider
like,
me?
I'm sure, like most religions, they only
what
believe
they-
in their one aspect, and if anyone goes against their way, then they
You
are
said they were
wrong.
religious.
They're angels. What do you think?
He's not religious.
Yeah. Does he look like an angel?
He is an angel, though. Regardless what he looks like.
How do you know that?
Well, you have wings.
You don't see any wings.
Not right now.
Did he see my wings?
No, it was only me.
No, I saw him too.
People at that table saw him.
You know nothing. You know nothing.
Never mind. I
Yes,
don't
I'm
say
sure.
any
I'm
of
just
that.
saying. I'm sure.
You were
that
on the
these-
opposite side of the battlefield.
I
I'm
guess
sorry.
I don't say any of that.
I'm
You're
sure
on the
that
opposite
these,
side
I'm
of the
sure that
battlefield,
these
sorry.
angels are. I mean, I would imagine they must be religious.
They were. I believe these were the ones sent to protect the Underdark.
Sometimes.
They were good. I roll my eyes at the good part.
Yeah, but
Like kick
Sometimes.
Avalon ass good or
Well, I don't know about kicking Aboleth ass good. There aren't many things. that I
kicking
Well,
can-
they're
Aboleth
obviously dead.
Yeah, they're not. They weren't good enough. I mean, they were considered. I thought you meant good as in
moral?
pure morally.
Is
Yes.
there any like
would it be
symbolism
moral?
in them burning their wings?
Would I know that?
Make a history check. No, a religion check. I'm sorry.
I
With
mean, you got
advantage.
like myths of people trying to fly too close to the sun and then their wings burning up. But other
17.
Than that,
17. You know these order of angels. When their wings burn, it's usually as an indicator if they failed. Whatever they were charged with, they failed.
They failed their task to protect the Underdark.
So that means
so they got.
someone didn't do this too. Like the person who came in probably didn't do
Didn't
this. They were
fire
punished by
damage them.
someone else.
Once they failed their task to protect the Underdark passage, their wings burned.
It sounds like a pretty raw deal.
You have no idea.
We should keep going.
We should keep going. I'm gonna take the medallion with me.
There's two of them.
I'll take it.
I'll take.
You want?
yeah.
Oh, you found it. You taking both of them?
You can keep one.
No, I'll take them both.
I would love a sword.
Well,
Wouldn't you all?
yeah.
But apparently, it only works with me.
Can we sell those for money?
Oh.
Nah,
I don't think I'll be. Well, maybe I'll sell. Let's see what they're worth. I'm not gonna roll anything out.
The open market.
Because I mean, we have to give, like you said, we have to give something to the people, like a cut of
Well,
it.
let's hopefully find something not golden. Well, they might not be able to hold these golden swords if you guys can.
Bag of holding.
I'll keep them on me.
Okay. I mean, we have to put them in there, so
You said they're long swords? Long
Yes.
swords?
Oh, they're two long swords, so I
Yes.
can't dual wield them.
Huh?
I can't. Dual
No,
wield
they're
them?
two very
Okay,
long swords.
gotcha.
Yes, they're not bastard swords, but they're
I mean,
very
well,
long.
I'll throw one in there.
yeah. If you don't want one
I'll throw
to be
one.
taken,
Get.
it'll just
It just rips through the bottom.
Oh shit.
wrong bag. Here we go.
What do we see when we go up, like continuing through the?
Making moves. Making moves.
Yeah, you
Gain
continuing
ground.
up this path.
Elevation.
Eventually, you come to the intersection you passed through before when you chose to turn.
This
go
was
through
the
there.
this was the middle path then.
Mm-hmm. You come to the intersection when you chose to go through the mineral-rich section. When they split off.
We went
into
to the
three
left.
ways. You went
It
to the
went-
left.
because it went down.
Yes, and you assume you were coming through what would have been the center.
So I guess we have to go right then.
All
It's
right.
the only way we have not gone
We
yet.
don't see any crystals, right? Nothing else.
Huh? Not through here now. This, the section that you just passed through just seemed to be very, very refined and cleared through, intently made path.
All right. I guess
To the right cave.
We'll go to the right.
To the right, to the
Is it right going down or is it going up?
It's the one that goes
Straight.
flat.
It doesn't. Yeah, it goes straight. It doesn't go down or up.
Well, remember we have the diamonds are a few hundred feet up.
We may have already covered about 150 feet.
That'd be.
About 100 feet.
About 100 feet.
All right, we can go down this. But if it starts to slope downwards again, we know we went the
Yeah,
wrong
we're
way.
going the wrong way. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What time is it?
I'll lead the way.
Yes, Iggy. What time is it?
12:30. About 4 in the afternoon at this point.
Okay.
Three of those hours we're talking to.
No, it took 6 hours to get to this split. So,
I don't know.
so you continue to the right path. Heading along the right path for about 20, 25 minutes. It eventually reaches a drop.
Drop?
Yes.
So there's nothing up
What do we
above us?
see?
Hmm?
What do we see?
Just seems to be whatever dug this path, it decided to go down.
Straight down.
Yeah.
But we can't
Just
go
goes
down. We know that they're
And
not
there's
down.
nothing across the hole.
No.
It just keeps going in.
No, it just seems like it goes and then it just kind of does this.
All right. Well, they're not in this direction. We must be in a completely wrong part of the cave. We need to
Guess so.
backtrack.
Yeah. it's on
All the
back
way.
track.
How can I see how deep it goes by any chance?
With dark vision, you can see it past the 60 feet mark. It just continues to go down for a bit, but you can't see it past the 60.
All right. This train needs to move it back up.
All right, so we backtrack.
Yes.
Yeah, as I stay behind a little bit,
Push its course down the hole.
and then I'll cast Sacred Flame to see if it lights up anything. Just as far as I get to cast it down there.
Whoop. All right, so you cast Sacred Flame. What's the range on it?
I believe 60?
No, 60 is the
60 feet.
60. So you you push it down to the extent of your dark vision. You see about
Yeah,
30.
but does it-
Yeah.
Okay,
It illuminates the area in 50 feet. So you see, as judging from at the point of your Sacred Flame, you can see as the bottom is about 85 feet down, and at the bottom of it you see a corpse, fully armored person down there.
Whoa, wait.
Huh.
There's a corpse down there
That's cool.
with armor on it.
What kind of armor?
Can I tell from here?
Some type of metallic armor, but that's about it.
Some kind of metal. It's fully decked out though.
But no, like, insignia, like what city?
I
or
can't.
nothing?
It's kind of like about 85 feet down there.
Well, who still has a rope? Because you guys left the other one.
Oh, we can just get it. It's right over there by the other.
We
that is
all
like,
still-
that is like an hour backtrack again just to get the rope.
We still have rope. I have rope.
You have 85 feet of rope.
Who gave up their rope to do that?
Not
We'll
me.
just say.
I don't have rope, so I didn't give away anything.
I gave up the pythons or whatever they're called.
I also don't have rope.
Yeah.
How steep is it?
I
Straight
still
down?
have rope.
Yes.
It's 85 feet. It would be death to try to climb down it in the dark.
Hope has rope.
Hope has rope.
I guess Hope would have given up her rope for the other.
Hope and rope.
Okay, but do you have? I mean, 85 feet is a lot of rope. Do we have that much? Who's
Yeah,
going down there?
I have rope. I think what might be the best option for any of us.
Fly down there.
Well,
Okay,
I can
so-
go down there. Y'all can lower me. And if any crazy shit happens, like I'll turn into a very small animal and jump on the rope, and you guys pull me back up real quick.
I was gonna say, is there anything you can change into that's very, very good at climbing? Like a
Spider
lizard, like a
monkey.
lizard in the
I
cave.
mean,
or
okay,
something.
but also there's a corpse down there. That's cool and all.
He probably got
Not
thrown
all
down.
of
He probably
Well,
just got
do-
killed and
okay.
thrown down there.
Does it look like it opens up into like a cavern, or is it
keeps
just
going,
like a
or
pit?
just-
No. Once it reaches the bottom, it continues straight. Seems like it goes straight.
All right. Do we have enough rope, or do we have to backtrack all the way to grab that rope and come back? Into
No, I have rope, and so
I
does
have
Hope.
ropes too. Because it was what, 50 feet down? So we only need 50 feet of rope, so I still have mine.
85
Okay, is this
feet, yeah.
something that is worth doing?
I mean, it could be.
Okay.
Who knows? I don't think it hurts us to check.
All right. Well, let's try to do it with
Fine.
expedience.
Okay, so I'm going to tie the rope around. Actually, shit, I'm gonna have to wild shape. I'm just gonna like wrap the end of the rope like around my arm so I have like a better grip on it when they go to like lower me, but I don't want to be like constrained, like actually tie like the rope.
Okay, make a survival check.
When you get down there, if you have to turn it to something, maybe a frog, so you can stick to the rope. You know, hug it.
A spider.
Spider monkey.
No, spider.
21.
21.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
Actually, a monkey would work.
So you managed to wrap around the rope around you pretty effectively before making your descent.
Okay. Do we want to do it again? Help.
Are all yeah?
All
all
right,
of you
everyone,
guys,
let's lower him down.
Everyone lower
Everyone
him.
grab the rope.
I'm not gonna be of any help.
I can help.
I can help.
All right, so with everyone
All right,
but
you're at
Iggy giving help, it is
Spit
more than
into the
enough.
rope like this.
It is more than enough to hold your weight as you descend down.
Damn, you got fat, dude.
And we lower him down.
So as you reach the bottom, you are greeted with the smell of this absolutely, again, a rotting corpse. You see as you can make a medicine check real quick.
Wait, there's probably no blood left.
medicine check. 6.
6. Okay, so you can't tell. You can't tell what race this creature was in life. All you know is that it was humanoid. On its arm, you can see it is wearing splint armor, and it has a pouch at its side.
Before I go looking into this boy, what is in the hallway in front of me?
So you see behind you is this tunnel that just continues and deeper. How
I don't
far it goes, you
hear
don't know.
anything? Do I see any footprints around him? All right, I'm gonna look in the pouch.
Okay.
What can you say?
So, inside the pouch, you see a broken compass. You see a coin pouch that has 200 gold coins.
Woo! That's mine.
And
What the fuck?
and 12 silver. And you see a scroll.
What?
That's mine.
What is? You don't even know that it's there.
Remember that scroll? Like
Does the scroll have like a seal? Yeah, is there any way I can tell what the scroll is before I open it up? Does it like look magical?
Make an Arcana check.
well, opening it up wouldn't
I
activate.
mean,
Yeah,
magic.
yeah,
Okay.
opening it up wouldn't activate it.
Yeah.
So you can look at it. Make
Yeah.
an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yeah.
8.
Some type of scroll. You don't know what. It's some type of magical scroll, but you don't know what spell is in it or on it. What it's for.
What's in that scroll?
So you gotta scroll down there, bud.
Remember how I gave you that scroll earlier? I bought it for you.
Nah, fuck that. We don't know you guys anything down there.
I know.
The tunnel continues.
We can't go further down. We have to go up.
He's right.
Yeah, we're looking for the diamonds. Just keep your eye on the prize.
I
Okay.
mean, but
Let me walk like down this tunnel for like 5 minutes and come back.
Famous last
He's
words.
so dead.
Famous last words. Go for it.
Cleric gets kidnapped.
So you continue on down this tunnel for 5 minutes. It keeps going.
I turn around and I sprint back.
Okay.
Like he got spooked by the dark. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, oh no!
As you are traveling, you hear just the sound of from the back. From
Okay,
behind
I'm
you.
running-
There's
I'm
a
like-
scurrying.
yeeting.
Yeah, I'm yeeting. God!
Pull
Get
him up.
ready! Get
Pull him up.
ready!
Pull him up.
So you see as you look back, it seems to be about 4 of those insects that you fought prior.
The rust monsters?
The rust monsters just seems to be coming after you and continuing. But as you reach the rope, they are coming up on you. What are you guys doing?
I'm grabbing the rope!
Pull him up.
Pull me!
Pulling.
Pull.
Eh.
All
So-
of us are pulling.
All right, you quickly begin to pull them up. If everybody's pulling, it doesn't require a check as you are pulling them up. You see as they reach the corpse and they stop chasing after you as they all kind of like surround it and just as they are kind of like breaking apart the armor that it is wearing.
Okay,
So.
yo, shit. How... Is there any way we can...
No, we need to backtrack. We've got a hot minute. We gotta get back. So
Okay.
we gotta
Yeah,
go
were there
in.
any
I'm-
blood diamonds down there or no?
No,
Still,
nothing.
Let's get the fuck out.
I am just on our way out, just fucking solve this problem so they don't come following us. I'm gonna light one of my Molotovs and just drop it down the hole.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna make him mad as he says. Just drops it like
So
that.
you hear just down at the bottom as it burns that way.
Okay, let's go.
They're gonna be mad.
Well, we've got to make our way all the way back till we get to the point where you left the trail mix
It's a
or
couple
whatever
hours
you put on
away,
the ground.
so let's get going.
Yeah. On the way, I show Orys this fucking scroll because I don't know what it is. I found the scroll on this boy.
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Just checking to see if I had identifier or not. Hope has it though. It would take 10 minutes though, so let's wait. Can I just look at it and see if I can guess at the runes maybe?
That's what the Arcana check is for.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Where's
My
it from?
Arcana is a 10.
10 in total. You have no idea. It seems to be some type of magical scroll. Much higher levels magic that you are currently capable of, so you have no idea.
Here, look at it.
Just throws it on the ground, crumbles it up,
It's garbage.
blows his nose on.
I can't math. 8 plus 17?
20.
25?
How's your Arcana so fucking high?
Artificer!
Artificer.
So, 25. Okay, so you looking at these, this is outside of your current skill, but you recognize these as these symbols that are on here as some of the symbols that they use in Bindle during their teleportation circles. And this seems to be a scroll of teleportation.
I want to hang on to that
Yeah, that's
for a backup plan.
in my bag.
Does it say how many people?
Up to 8 people?
That's
Convenient.
Listen, that is in my bag. If
He
I
snatches it.
For
If I
now.
If I die.
Listen though, if I tell you guys that to just group up, get near me so we can try to use this thing. This is like dire situations only. Like picking up bodies and running towards me
This is
before
in the
we.
6 hours, by the way, that it takes.
I'm
Yeah,
watching
okay,
Rick
I'm-
with his bag, like that meme, just like behind the tree, just like.
So what now?
So as it takes you the rest of the remainder of the day, to you guys are not seeing any aspect of a sky. You're getting tired, and you're imagining it's getting later on in the day as you are reaching the intersection you originally went down. You reached the spot where you made camp the night prior.
Have we gone too far up?
Good spot as any.
How high up have we gone?
You don't know. Can I make a wisdom check?
There was no other like things we could have split off
I
into.
don't know if that's part of the keen mind. She can make a wisdom check with advantage. Keen mind.
What's better? 18.
16.
18.
Yeah.
16? Okay. So you guys can assemble as you probably have gone up about 800 feet.
Holy
But
shit.
there was no spots where the path
off.
diverged or went anywhere.
Interesting.
Well, maybe we
Has
gotta.
anyone thought of like make a map and like checkpoints of stuff? Like,
We left some cookies, crumbles, or whatever.
Yeah,
Monster
you
Park.
guys follow this path, that
Let us know
path
what
that
we-
Orys made to get back up.
We didn't pass any other
I mean,
points
it's
where
just
we
one
could have.
tunnel.
I know.
No, I meant
but-
like I placed the corpses in a way that we would know which tunnel to take back out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Like in Game of Thrones
good-
when the
good idea.
or, like,
What?
pointing
In
towards
the what? In what?
Um,
What?
I'm-
No,
Game of Thrones.
no.
I'm gonna what's it called? From now on, I am going to actively like keep track of where we're going, like, and make a map. Like, do a starting point in the middle of the page where this like cross section, and then every like you said it was 5 tunnels around where we're at, right?
There are 4 tunnels.
4.
One that you originally came from when you came in here, one that you just came down, and one to your left and right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start the map there, and then like mark which way is out, which way we've been, and then I'm gonna actively like map the other.
carve into the wall, maybe.
I don't necessarily need to do that.
So we gotta decide the left or the right one now.
No, we
Yeah.
don't. We're heading back.
Back
Out
up.
of the cave?
We're heading back to where we originally went to.
That's
No, we're
where
already
we are.
there.
No, we're already
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
It is about what you would imagine to be 10 o'clock at night as you reach the spot where you made
Well,
camp.
we will
the
camp
night
again
prior.
here, obviously, since
Yeah.
I assume it feels late.
It's really late. I feel really late.
So we can camp it. Then tomorrow we gotta decide left or right and Try one of those.
Hope,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
Alright, cool.
You got any cravings for anything?
Nothing new. I hate it. I really want some
Don't have any, sorry.
Oh my god, the
That's
squid
weird.
baby wants fish.
I will make the hut.
I was gonna say fish. I'm like, what?
I will make the
You had
fish.
fish
I
this
will make the
entire
fish.
time? I set up my fortress.
fish. I know who's
Gray, be a deer and turn into a fish like I could have sliced off you for hope.
Be a deer.
Sacrifice my body.
See, you guys should have bought some fish when you guys went to the port. Gosh. Anyway.
No, which are boring.
Sorry, I'm Gray's being self-drawn.
How long ago were we at a port?
Like a month.
Yeah. That's a month-old fish.
Hey, dry fish last long, all right? So, you guys set up camp. Who's keeping watch? 'Cause
I'll take first
Gabriel.
watch. And I have my hut.
You can't see shit.
It's lit. The mushrooms are everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Party in
Okay.
here, bro. It's the lid.
I don't trust the mushrooms.
I'll go to sleep.
I'll take second.
Ithryl, you take a watch this time.
I'm sorry, what?
He's already
Sorry,
Wait,
what?
Wait, do we really need 3 watches since it's only like 8 hours?
You can do 2 watches, but it would
Someone
take
would watch.
longer.
You two would be.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
take third.
all right. So, who's keeping watch? Who's keeping first watch? All right.
Da qua.
All right. So, as you guys all eventually cuddle up into the tent,
Hold up, all right.
sleep does find you all eventually. Iggy, make a perception check.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
16.
16. All right. So, as everyone eventually finds asleep, you begin to just sit up and just listen out as you can occasionally hear the sound of insects scurrying through and around, but nothing to disturb you. Near the end of your watch, around the 3rd hour, you hear it's just sounds like about 3 or 4 pairs of footprints headed in your direction.
Who's second watch?
Orys.
Orys. Orys.
Oh, hey,
Walking.
I'll reach on my hand.
As you are on your, as you are waking up and understanding what is going on, you see, as coming down that same hall as the night prior, you see is that at this point there are 4 people. The 2 that you saw, the woman and the dragonborn, and 2 humans accompanying them, as they seem to be carrying what appears to be an unconscious man. Let's go, hurry, quickly. As they quickly rush past where you guys are and head down the tunnel that you originally came through towards the surface.
Oh, so they were already in the tunnel, now they're leaving it?
Yes.
Should we stop? That was pretty shady.
I think they were hurt. I don't think they were hurting him. Did it look like they were helping him or like capturing him?
It looked like, make a perception check with what the what's
Natural 20.
Master Swing? Okay. So,
What
you
the
can
I'm
see,
fuck?
really
dude.
fucking great today.
yeah, right. So you can see, it seems the man that they were carrying was a humanoid, but he had very pale white skin, and almost didn't, it's almost as if he was a human, but very different features to him. You can see attached it, there's this very large, looks like a bite mark on his neck, and that's about, as they are rushing, that's all you can really gather as they are rushing up.
He had a bite mark on his neck. It was pretty pale.
They mumble in my sleep, your husband.
So makes me think maybe vampire or vampire food. Go to sleep.
I know, I mean, at this point, should we even stay here? I get that.
We have to
Ithryl-
find the diamonds.
Well,
look
we
over.
clearly didn't think any of this through. Like, what are we up against? We have, like, some fucking cult running in and out. Like you said, he had a bite mark and tail, so probably vampire food. And if we, what happens if we were to cross paths with him? We're lucky we haven't. I mean, should we talk it with everyone in the morning? Because we just dove into something clearly without thinking. We haven't made much luck of finding this blood diamond thing. So
Well, we gotta keep trying. We still have a couple days to try. So
As you guys are discussing this, you hear these very fast footprints come. As you see, as these two humanoids come rushing through.
the same
and
way the others.
yeah, as they're rushing in the same direction that they came from. They kind of like stop and sniff the air. And just rush in the direction that the people were running towards.
Humanoids.
Yes.
yeah, and remember, there
What
are
are
two
they
vampire lords out and about.
Same as this guy that was unconscious, but this one, they both had, similar to the Vampire Lord, their nails out. They didn't go out quite as far, it looked about maybe an inch, but jet black eyes as they
Vampires.
in the same direction they just went.
Do you have magical weapons? Like actual magical weapons? Or perhaps silvered weapons? Because if we run into them, we're gonna need those. I have a couple light spells that could help, but
Just my sword.
That's it. And
I am afraid we're gonna have to fight them eventually. If not the, I don't know. Definitely the vampires. Maybe the other group of people too. I think they were just running away.
It could be friend or foe, maybe.
Yeah.
I say we bring this up with the group in the morning.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try.
Get the rest. And it's my turn.
Okay. You eventually find sleep. Yes, Orys, you again gather your, bring forth your hammer.
Yep.
And prepare for anything that may come your way as you keep a watch. Get perception check.
Perception, 13 plus 5, 18.
18. Yep. So, as the rest of them goes to sleep, you watch and listen intently, and you find it strange now, as at the 2-hour mark after your watch begins, the sound of insects scattering around stops. There's just quiet in this dark cave. A couple of hours pass, and the rest of your watch goes by uneventfully.
I'll wake up Ithryl. Okay. Looks like there's some vampires on the loose around here.
Oh, sorry. God damn. Very nonchalant. All right. Did they? What were they doing?
They were chasing the group from the night before.
Oh, the Dragonborn and the human girl.
Yeah, but they had 2 others with them, and then they were all carrying one other who seemed to be very pale with bite marks on his neck.
Wonderful.
So
he
I'm
might-
guessing he was either food or
He might be turning soon as well.
turning soon as well. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So
All right. Well,
they came from there and then ran out the exit.
the way towards the surface.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, should be a fun watch.
Yeah. Get any magical or silver weapons you got.
Gotcha.
Ready.
Would I happen to know, by the way, with my gold sword? Would that be magical? Like, have I heard of these golden swords from these angels, or no?
Make a history check.
With advantage because of my sword
yeah.
history? Yeah. I mean. Okay.
Oh,
Not
you
20.
know.
Oh,
Yep, so-
there you go. You know.
Yeah. So,
made this one.
yes, these belonged to those angels that you that were supposed to be guarding. You know that they were enchanted to be wielded solely by those of the angelic bloodline. Anyone who is not quote unquote worthy of it is petrified upon grabbing it.
I'm still worthy.
Is petrified like a permanent, like?
Maybe. Good
Good God.
Not after 20.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I'm not taking
So,
Iggy stone hands.
so,
Robot hand.
You are that guy.
but given the circumstances, you would imagine these to be these are to be two of those said blades. But should you be tuned to them, they are set to give the worthy additional feats and abilities in battle. So take that out as you will.
I shall grasp this sword.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
I shall attune.
You're attuned to it, really?
Wait, I mean, what do you
How
say?
long
Like,
is
you
it
said
tuned?
it would give.
Them additional feats. Yeah. So you get attuned
There's
to
no
it?
there's no negative side effects that I know about, correct?
Not that you
I mean,
know
I know
about.
20.
I rolled a natural 20. I feel like I should know quite a bit.
You could wait until Hope is awake to detect magic.
Well,
Guy talking in his sleep over there.
Just make a
Or
wisdom
identify,
check.
I mean.
Another one?
Yeah, just the wisdom check.
Ooh. 19.
Hesitation comes from the thought of whether or not you would be as what they would qualify as worthy.
Oh, I thought if I picked it up, I meant I was worthy.
All right, Thor.
Oh, that's what I mean.
So,
Everyone else
hey,
had
you
trouble
do
picking it
what
up.
you will, man.
I'm so not worthy.
With the so
I'm having like flashbacks of all the things I've done. I'm like,
He mopes in the dark.
you fall under the bloodline so that you can hold it.
okay, so that's nice. The bloodlines can hold it, but only the worthy get benefits from it. But would I know that would it still be like considered like magical to use? Like, can I still like wield it as a normal
Yes.
sword, but like a magical?
Yes.
Magical damage. Okay. I'll hold on to it.
sleeps
for now.
in meta, like.
So for the purposes of just like holding on to it and just using it as a regular sword, it just works as a regular sword. Just
Long sword.
does works as a regular long sword. It's just as magical as the magical.
Magical
No,
flash.
no, I don't- yeah, no.
Basically.
Magic
So.
flash.
Okay.
But make a perception check as you are keeping watch.
For the watch.
Larry,
15.
close the door.
No.
Manil's trying to get out.
Let me in.
Gladly.
You would. You're like, well, come on in. Oh, you can't invite him in, then you can say it.
So what is it?
I rolled 15.
15?
Perception.
Okay. So as you are keeping watch, you again hear as the about halfway through your watch, a couple hours into your watch, you just again hear as the insects do again begin to scatter around, but none in your direct vicinity. In the direction of that, the creatures, the group had pointed to, that they came from, you hear a scream. In the distance.
So from the direction they ran off into?
Yeah.
It was certainly not.
That was not the right one.
That was
It's all right.
jarring. That was like, oh god.
But you eventually see as the two humanoids come pulling, dragging behind them this very similar male corpse with this large bite mark on his neck and another human being dragged as well.
Okay, so there's two humanoids dragging two other humanoids.
Yes, basically.
One looks just like
The
or
other-
similar to the
One's
dragging.
yeah, and
in
the
our-
other one seems to just be unconscious or whatnot. But
It sounds like a man or a woman. I
Man.
can't tell. The man is humanoid, or I can't tell if they're human or elf.
huh?
Can't tell if they're a human or an elf.
The one being dragged, one of the ones being dragged, you can tell it is a human. Both of them are human, but the other one
looks just-
seems to be changing of sorts.
Yes, I wonder what happened to him. I just say it out loud. No, I don't say it out loud. Aha! I've deduced what this is. Okay, now someone's gonna watch them. Are they dragging them back towards the direction that that we came from?
Not the one that you came from, but to your right. What would you?
So okay, so because there's 4, so they're going down to the right.
Yes.
Remember
So
that.
as they do, you see as one of them just continues and dragging them, but the other one just looks in your direction. And just as he seems to be just going around the hut.
I'm not gonna make a sound.
As he reaches out, he kinda
Or
like
smell.
Stick your sword.
Or a
as
smell.
as he just like reaches out and kind of like touches the edge of the hut, and you can hear it, and he scrapes his claws around the exterior.
So I know like this thing can't. It's a magical hut that can't.
Can't enter, but as it just kind of scrapes the side very slowly, and just kind of like growls and snarls at it for a bit, just picks up the arm, the other guy, and just begins to pull it back in the direction that they came.
Wait, picks up the arm of what?
It put
Oh,
the
okay.
other guy.
And it goes back off with his buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Don't say that, but that's what I'm thinking.
So, the rest of the night goes by uneventfully as a few of your friends do come into consciousness and awake.
Nothing happened when I was watching, guys. We're all great. It's good I'm not like that.
You guys should know that there are vampires in this cave.
And they know we're here too now.
What do you mean?
What?
I explained to them.
To the
vampires?
vampires? You
events.
explain to vampires?
What?
What did you explain to the vampires?
Explain to you.
Experience the info
I'm definitely
downstairs.
feeding them. I'm definitely gonna like use bait for the vampires.
Gray is trying his very best to conceal a fucking panic attack right now. I have no idea what to do. My dog's gone.
You use magical weapons and
We're in a cave with 2 goddamn ass vampires.
Soon to be 3.
Probably
Soon
more.
to be 3.
If
At
it's
least.
soon to be 4.
What do you
Also,
say?
wait, listen. That lady that I saw on my watch, she was very pale as well.
Yes, she was.
Does she resemble the vampires?
In some ways, but not
Hold on.
always.
First off,
Oh, was she a banger?
In some ways, she looked
She's not-
human, but she didn't have the exaggerated features that the other ones did.
all right. First
was
off,
turned.
you said you saw some vampires, but do we even know that those things can create other ones? Isn't it only the ones who are like,
Well, the one I
only like the one downstairs?
I saw
or-
they're dragging two humanoids. One was very pale, was looking a lot like the other 2, and had a bite mark on his neck. So I'm pretty sure that one's about on the
Done
cusp,
for.
or is already a vampire now.
Do
I don't know if it was these 2 that bit him or someone else that bit him. I don't
From
know.
anything that I've read or
Someone got
come
bit.
across,
That's all I know.
do I know anything about like the transformation cycle of like a vampire or like a victim
Make
of a vampire?
a wisdom check.
Okay.
I just,
No,
I-
intelligence check, sorry.
Whatever those.
That's 2.
Natural 20, baby.
Let's roll 20.
Fuck yeah.
So, reading,
Remember my first natural 20.
reading up throughout your travels and just your thirst for knowledge, you eventually, at one point or another, you came about a book about undead and learned about, just
Written by
breezed
Bauhaus.
over a chapter on the thought of vampires. Some of them have the capability, or older ones have the capability of easily transforming their victims into slaves of sorts, but not all of them do. So, it's a matter of which one. Is
Well, what about like creating new vampires?
Yes. Yeah, it depends on which one, how old it is, whether it can turn its victims into a vampire or just merely kill them.
I feel like that they're not. These things probably, like most powerful things, they are prideful of their power, and they're not about to just give that up and create something that can like easily take away what they have.
So the other vampire lord told us that his brothers were trying to create more vampires for.
No, there's someone that took them, and they're
Well,
trying to
they
create.
agreed to it.
They agreed to it.
But the vampires are basically being used to create more vampires. And from what I've just seen,
Or heard.
heard, it seems like those two humans are being brought back by younger vampires for the older vampires to turn.
So they're in this fucking cave too?
That's
Oh my
what it
God.
would point to. I mean,
Unless they're just being stored here.
I make sure to tell them like this. They went down the right path, so maybe we should try the left one for these diamonds.
We just need these blood diamonds, and we can get the
I
fuck out of here.
How long
wanna
did it
avoid
take
them
us to
too.
get to this point?
I don't know anything about
From
fighting
the
vampires.
surface?
Yes.
About half a day.
Half a day?
Yeah.
She's got like, what, 12 days?
12 at max, 10 at most. I mean, 10 at least.
10 at least? I say we...
Actually, now it's a new day. 11 at max, 9 at least.
We're up against like a lot right now in this cave, and I don't think we are prepared at all to handle what could come at us. I say we just take the day, leave, find what we can, and come back.
Come back with what?
But we haven't found anything.
We haven't found any.
And we're gonna have to pay that toll anyway.
Yeah, pay the troll toll.
I mean,
we need to take a look at the left while we're down here. We can sacrifice one more day.
okay.
Is that anybody else?
There's nothing we can do. If we don't have the blood diamonds, she dies. It's just that simple.
I don't think we have the money to buy any sort of weapons that'll make that much of a difference. At least not right now. We don't have the money to buy anything.
Do you guys have magic or silver weapons?
I have silver and magic weapons.
I have magic weapons.
Hope has magic. She doesn't need a weapon.
But she would like to have one.
Why would she need one?
Just in
She's a
case.
magic user.
Yeah, what if there's one 5 feet in front of her?
She has magic.
Can you let me fucking check? Calm down,
You
buddy.
just explained how the class works to you.
Calm down, buddy.
She's not a blade lock.
Okay. Can you relax?
I was gonna say. I told him also that obviously that one of the vampires knows that we're here. He was clawing at the tent, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So maybe we shouldn't camp here tonight.
I mean, if we're in the tent, they can't get in.
That's
Or
true.
if we're ever in the hut, they can't get in.
So we have to use this opportunity while we can. We can't go in and out of this cave. Like it's gonna be wasting time. We need to go to the left.
If they're to the right, and the left is the only other place to go in this cave, we have to go to the left. And if there's no blood diamonds there, then there's no blood diamonds in this entire fucking mountain. Or mine, or whatever we're in.
Or maybe that's where the vampires are, where the blood diamonds are. Because they can sustain on that.
Great. Empires and blood diamonds.
But let's check the left first.
Let's.
Remember,
Just,
well, I'm not sure if you guys were there for this part, but well, I'm sure everyone was except for Gabe. Didn't Vampire Lord
Menil?
what's his name?
Menil?
Menil, yes, forgive me. Didn't Menil tell us that the other creatures kept the blood diamonds away from the vampires because they didn't want them having some sort of pleasure from them or whatever he said?
well, they can sustain on them.
Yeah, so like they kept. So I mean, chances
So
are
we're
those blood
saying-
diamonds aren't down there right anyway. If they kept them away from the vampire, unless the vampires have found
Passed
them.
it on
Yeah.
already.
I reckon we should check the left one before we do anything else. Just
Yeah.
in the hopes
He
that
or
there's
he
something down
not.
there.
I reckon.
I reckon.
Let's make our way down the left tunnel then.
Oh, yeah. Can we take a little quicker pace, maybe?
Whatever we gotta do.
Sure. We just gotta be careful.
So, you guys travel down this left path. Heading down, the tunnel seems to extend off and on for a while, until it eventually reaches a massive opening. Inside of here, you see as there appears to be, chasm beneath with a series of just spikes and others, just rubble and debris that seems to have made this. You see as there seems to be some sort of like man-made, very shoddily made half bridge that goes across. Everyone can make a perception check real quickly.
17.
21, 24.
We'll go 20.
24.
So, at the bottom of this chasm, you can see towards the right. Actually, there's two paths that lead to the left and right. But to the right, you see this faint glow of red.
Ooh, that's
This is below the bridge?
Below the bridge, yes.
So,
At the inside of this chasm below, you see this faint glow of red.
you guys think that's blood down there?
right. It's got to be. It's got to be, but there's only one. How far down does it look?
The bottom of the chasm seems to be about 80 or 90 feet. There seems to be a path that goes above it, beneath this bridge, that is about 15 feet above the bottom. And along the side of the wall of the chasm, there's where you see this red twinkling from.
So we can take a path down to like just 15 feet above it.
It sounds like we're gonna have to lower someone down.
Yeah, but 15 feet's better than 90 feet, right?
No, we're gonna have to lower someone down to like 65 feet, and then they're gonna be 15 feet above.
Does the path start
Oh,
at where we're
I thought we could
at,
take the path
or-
down 15 feet below.
No, so you guys are up here on this chasm. And there's another side of the chasm. There's a rope it's like shoddily made bridge that's going across. Down here, there's a path that goes horizontal, and along this wall, at the near the bottom, you see the faint light.
Okay, so we have to lower us down like 60
Hold
feet,
on.
50 feet.
Orys. Why don't you cast Sacred Flame highlights like living creatures or
Only if I hit them.
can we see to the very bottom? Like, can we see everything in there since it's so far
So
down there?
with the sporadic mushrooms that are about along the top, you can see that it emits light past to a certain point until you see the bottom near the bottom, but you can't see the actual bottom of the cavern.
Would you guys like me to cast light?
No, I think we need to lower someone on a rope. Looking at Gray.
All right, let's
We
fucking
need,
go.
I just think we need to try to do this expediently.
Okay, I need something to.
What do we say we need? We need a whole bucket of gems.
Yep. I need
Yeah.
something.
You had a bucket for that vampire the whole time. He
Okay.
used a bone bowl.
I didn't want him to destroy it.
I have to ask this.
He destroys everything he fucking.
Like a gameplay or a mechanic question before I go down there.
Yes.
I have meld into stone.
Okay.
Would that, or what is it? Would that make it easier to mine?
Okay, let me see.
I think that's a defensive thing.
Meld in stone. You step into a stone object or surface large enough to fully contain your body, melding yourself and all of your equipment and carry it into it. Using your movement, you will merge with the stone. You can't see. Okay. So what are you saying? You're gonna.
Would that like be of any use to mine? Like, would I practically know this? I'm not trying to fucking kill myself. Like,
Well, the thing is, real fast, Ithryl, how much are these guys expected to take?
a bucket full.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
No, not the drow. The ones who led us here.
Well, they don't know we're here for blood diamonds.
Yeah,
so we can
so-
just give them any old thing and tell them, this is the share for you.
They're not going to search us, right?
We're gonna. I assume we can put these in the bag of holding.
Good point. Good point.
And,
Very good point. Very good
I
point.
could give it to you. You mean you seem like someone who can hide things.
I can have. Well, yes. Don't talk about where. Don't ask me where. Don't ask me how.
Ithryl, why don't you head down there
Well, the
Wouldn't
only
it be
thing-
easier for him because he's lighter?
The thing I worry about is that
I'll be able to get
he'll be
up
able to
easier.
get out if something goes wrong.
Will
Okay.
you also be able to join him?
So what do you plan on doing with the meld in the stone?
I wanted to try to use it to possibly, because the gems wouldn't necessarily be like rock or like a stone, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way I could meld like part of my body into stone and pull out said gem?
I would say
Or
you
use
would,
it
it would
in-
require a strength check, but I would say it would make the strength check easier
Okay, yeah, we'll do this.
than trying to just pull it out by yourself with your raw strength.
Because none of us have a goddamn pickaxe.
I do.
Got a hammer.
Yeah, I don't know if I can really be effective with that.
She has a pickaxe.
Hi.
Okay, I'll take it.
Don't break it.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Wrap the stone
And
around
make
my
a
arm.
survival check.
Yeah.
If for some reason you can't make it, just fly up here.
21. I can't fly.
Can't fly. Can you turn into something that flies?
No.
Why not?
Because we haven't leveled up in like 10 episodes. Like, fuck.
More than 10.
CR2 can fly?
No, that is.
No, you can't turn into
One-
anything. You can't fly.
That's
Oh,
until
that's
I
one of
get
your
to a
things.
certain.
Dude, your class sucks.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Are you fucking
So-
class shaming right now, bro?
How dare you? Anyway, so what was the survival check?
Survival check was 21.
21? Okay. So you managed to tie it around yourself. But it is on the other side. So you guys are crossing this bridge?
No.
Isn't there?
So
no,
it's on the other side of this
No, but
bridge on the
isn't there a
wall.
pathway that goes around the bottom of the pit?
No. Wait,
there-
wait, what?
So when they lower me down, you said there was something like there was a pathway under it or something.
Okay, I'm out. Give me
Just tell us how do we discern how we have to get there?
So yeah, what you can discern, you can cross this bridge, and on the wall on the other side of the bridge is where you see the gem. But in between, at the middle of the bridge, you see going along, parallel with the chasm, there's a path that goes along the inside of this chasm. But it doesn't go, it doesn't cross the chasm.
So we have to lower him to the gym, and he's gonna have to
Yes,
collect.
from the other side of this chasm.
Great.
Okay. No.
No, it's what I have to do. That's what we.
How far?
the bridge.
How far down are these rocks or the?
The rocks
gems?
themselves are about 40 feet down.
Okay. Give me one of your pitons.
How many did we use, by the way?
Probably just one.
Probably just one? Okay, then yeah, here you go.
Okay.
What?
The thingies for rock climbing.
It like holds the
Piton.
Okay.
So we need to cross the bridge.
No, I need to cross the bridge, and then you guys need to hold this rope and watch me.
Okay.
Just wait. Okay.
How much rope are you using?
So
I don't think that works that way, but.
I'm trying to think of the best possible way to do this. Okay. I am going to. So what I'm thinking is I could turn it into a small animal, cross the rope bridge with like a very much or a lot of ease, and then hammer the rope in from that side. And if anything, since it's only 40 feet down, you guys can throw me the other rope if I need to make a quick escape.
Chasm is about 85 feet down.
It's 85.
The chasm itself, is it 85 or 95?
Well, how about this? You said the rocks are 40 feet down, right?
The
Or the
gems.
gems,
That's your
yeah.
answer? Yeah, about 40 feet down.
Okay. So I secure the rope on the other side. You guys hold the or we tie the ropes together, the 100 feet of rope. I secure the rope on the other side once I get over there. Rappel down,
Yes, that's what
mine
you're gonna
them,
have to
and
do.
then if anything happens, you guys pull that piton out and pull me the fuck back up.
Yeah, I figured. Do we have enough rope for that?
Yeah, we still have the same rope from when you guys pulled me up.
How far across is the chasm?
the chasm is about
Cross.
60 feet wide.
Huh?
From one side to the other, 60 feet.
And then it's 40 feet down, so that's perfect. That's just enough to get to the
That
doors.
is, yeah, that is.
Nobody else has rope?
We have mine, no?
Well, it's 100 feet of rope, so.
Well, yeah, but I need to have enough to
Exactly
like
100
secure or
feet.
like tie myself in.
Hope says, I'm able to cast a spell that can teleport us back here.
What does that do?
But it's a very loud spell. And
Understood.
yes.
What would be the advantage of leaving that?
In case we have to get out quickly. I can also teleport there with another spell, but then I would be out of spells.
Okay, well, I mean,
How many people can you take with you?
One.
Not on the loud one, the other one.
No.
Then it's not going to work.
Well, he can get there, and then I can go there to help him as well. Get back here.
I don't think it's worth
Not much
taking
help
two
if you
people.
can't take them.
The whole thing is like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we can always buy more rope, but that is going to be it. Yes, she could teleport over there with the rope. You can meet her via small animal. You guys can set up this, like, put the rope in place. You can climb
But
down
then that-
mine,
that-
and she can thunderstep you back. But that is, we are going to be leaving the rope behind, and we're going to have to get the fuck out of Dodge as soon as
There would just be no advantage to having both of us. Like,
just
at
the simple fact that she can get you over here immediately. That's what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
Is that with the one spell, she would be able to transport you both back over to the group, and then we would just get the fuck out of Dodge.
I mean,
But if
I could
those
turn in. I
diamonds,
can.
if there's not enough diamonds in that one spot, we'd be pretty much announcing this entire cavern where we are, without securing everything we need.
So, I can. Or shit. I can turn like to an insect or like a frog that would be like have more advantage on climbing, right? Like straight up the cliff. Okay.
You just can't carry a bucket
Yeah.
full of diamonds.
No, because when I wild shape, everything on my person melds into me. I don't drop anything.
So, oh, you're talking about after.
Yeah. If
How many
it,
wild shapes do you have?
we
Every
just
day.
slept.
We just slept,
I have
so we've
two.
got, at least a couple.
All right, brother, you do you.
All right, guys.
Let's do it.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm tying a harness around myself.
Wait, how many wild shapes do you have?
Too.
Then what if you can get
Okay,
there?
I'll let you know this right now before you do this. You're tying the harness around yourself. You said you're going to wild shape across.
Well, no. So
Oh, we'll have to
I
tie
was
it
thinking
to
of
him after he wild
save.
shapes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking of saving a while because I don't need the rope right away if I wild shape. But the thing is, I need to take that rope over and secure it on the other side so I can hang there.
Have you ever seen? I don't know what you plan on.
No, but
changing
if I walk over in my form with a harness and you guys are holding on to it, if the bridge falls, you guys can catch me.
then you won't be able to get over there. So you'll need to be something light.
Fuck.
Have you ever seen how good a goat is at climbing?
What is the
That's
structural
sheer.
integrity of this bridge?
That is very shoddily made. It looks like someone made this as a sort of like an escape or entry plan, just for recurring travel, and it's just been here for a long time.
Okay, idea. Who's good at tying knots?
Is that a survival thing?
Must be survival, right?
Is that survival?
Sleight
Okay,
of
well
hand.
then,
Or is it
then
sleight
I
of hand?
then,
Survival or sleight of hand?
Survival.
okay, then I'm good at
Survival?
that.
But you can't do it to
Seven.
yourself once you're
Or
a different
no, sorry,
animal.
6. But no, I'm gonna take the pickaxe that she gave me.
Don't break it.
Is it rusty or is it just a regular pickaxe?
It's a regular.
Oh, then that'll be
Yeah.
fine.
This is your
I'm tying the rope around, like not just on the hilt, but like securely around the
Survival
actual pickaxe. 12. Okay.
I know what you're doing, don't you? Yep.
And then I'm going, after it's secured, I'm like, you guys still hold on to this rope. Don't let me be the only one.
You got the piton, right?
I have it on my person. I don't,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
So I throw the rope with the pickaxe attached to it into the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
Oh God.
And it lands there, it's fine?
Dexterity check.
Dexterity?
Yes.
I'm good with that. Ish. Woo! Hobo 20.
Okay, nice. Okay, so you see as he reaches and chucks it over, and it lands on that side of the bridge.
Wouldn't it make more sense to fire off?
A few moments after it passes, you hear just from that side of the bridge.
Max that. Go on, bud.
That you see as these looks like very short, looks like almost like lizard creatures just rushing through around.
I don't know what this is.
Fuck, what
They're
do we...
annoying as shit.
Are they afraid of fire or anything?
They are. I mean, I should try to roll for this.
You just see if you know it. Would Gabriel know what these are? You can make a nature check.
How long does Gust of Wind last?
I don't know what these are.
You don't know what those are.
Sorry, what the fuck was that noise?
How long does it last?
Action.
And it
Sorry, I knew what it was.
I know,
What the fuck is
I
that
know.
noise? What the hell
Would
is
you
that?
be able to
Can you
do
reach that?
cast of wind into the other side of the tunnel while I mine?
30 feet, yeah. But it only pushes one creature, small or medium.
How big are these creatures?
Wait, so we don't see anything yet?
Huh? For now, no. You saw like some silhouettes as they kind of glanced into the light, but they just rushed across.
They're going across the bridge or they're going across the wall?
No,
around?
they were at the other side of this bridge. There's just some openings and you see as they rushed through the opening, but they didn't come out towards you. You just saw them as they passed through some of the light.
Okay, so they're still like just behind the wall. Like,
Well, you think they're goblins? It's like, take out my hammer. You think they're goblins?
They didn't look like goblins.
So
Fuck these goblins.
maybe we wait for like 10 minutes. And
Well, aren't
see
you
if-
going over there as like a small animal?
I know, but I don't want to go over there and get eaten.
How,
Why don't we?
how tall is this roof?
Huh? Is this room
This
opening that you're in? This room, the ceiling is about 100 feet up.
100 feet, oh.
100 feet up.
Oh,
But
cool.
I'm-
It's very. You can see the stalagmites, stone stalagmites, stalactites hanging, stone stalactites hanging from the ceiling and on the ground, stalagmites.
But
Yes.
let's wait like 10 minutes for them to calm down, and then I'll sneak over there because you guys are gonna have to cover me.
Well, I don't have anything that can go that far, but I do know that the Reds can.
How far can you
believe
shoot?
I believe Hope has something that can hit things from a very far distance.
How far can you throw fire?
That one, I don't want to use that one.
How far can any of you guys throw fire?
I have a bow. I can't throw fire. I mean, like,
They
throw,
go
I don't have
lightning
fire.
really far.
I don't have fire.
Would lightning be able to
I have
ignite
150
oil?
feet on mine.
Oh, I have a
but-
bow and arrow.
It's
I
a
can
big
just
one.
light it, you know?
Well,
It's a big
no.
one.
I was going to say
Multiple little boys.
when I
together.
walk over there
One
and I
big-
go
one big boy.
to put the piton in, I can put oil from the jars of oil I have on the cave floor, up
Is it really?
way above. So if they start coming, you guys ignite it and it'll buy me some time.
Okay. Well, if
They
they can't
see
throw
the
it,
lightning storm inside of a cave.
No.
As long as it doesn't cave in.
As long as it doesn't fucking
You
kill me.
might tonight.
Okay, so I'm gonna
also,
wait
like,
until I
cause
don't hear
more
the
attraction to it.
lizards.
So a few moments pass by. Again, occasionally you see as this like red, looks like this like giant red lizard just rushes by.
Giant red lizard.
Not giant, but like
Giant for a lizard, but not
for a
giant,
lizard.
yeah,
Yes,
not
they're
giant for a dog.
humanoids.
Is it
They're
Iggy's
running
size?
on 2
Iggy's
feet.
the shortest one here.
Rush by. Huh?
Iggy's the shortest one here. 5
Basically.
feet.
But they're humanoid, running on 2 feet. But this red lizard. By.
Have you gone
A
across?
few moments pass. A few minutes pass. They do eventually die.
Okay.
Now they're dead. Sweet.
I did look this up. I have
Oh, because
a
like if it comes to it, I can't teleport to you and teleport us back.
okay. We might not need that. I might be able to get out.
If it
Worst
comes to
case
that.
scenario.
But if we make that, if it's loud, we do need
It will be
something.
loud.
Yeah. So if I need that, I'll say something. I turn into a rat and then walk across this bridge.
Okay, so relatively easy. You see as he begins to shrink down to this tiny little rat, this gray rat, just across to the outside of the bridge.
And then I'm going to drop that form, turn back into Grizzle.
Okay, so reaching the other side of this great bridge, as you do form and back into your gray tabaxi form, you look out in the direction towards these creatures, and you can see looks like be tunnels and tunnels into this, and you see inside these tunnels, you see as there seems to be these lizards, and because you have dark vision, you can see there seems to be about 20, 30 of them in there, and each of them have these various different types of stone weapons, or it just looks like crossbows or whatever, and they seem to just be looking, just slowly just going around the area. And a couple of them, you see hanging from the roof, there seems to be some types of looks like ropes and other things that there seems kind of like little makeshift bridges in there as well, as quite a number of them are in there. Make a stealth check. Ooh, rat.
I hate you.
What's a rat stealth?
No, he sees this once he
it's-
turns back into gray.
12.
All right.
Right.
Cool. So as you were it just formed back into, you see as you look over, you see all of this going down. Nothing happens.
Is there anyone looking at me? None of them are looking at me?
Not at the moment.
All right.
As you go
I'm
to-
going to
As you go to pick up the pickaxe, you see it. You can hear as it kind of like.
Is it
parts
just
of-
one? Just
Huh?
one?
Huh?
Is it just one person that, or one of the lizard folk that looks at me?
I'm
first?
describing. Yeah, as you go to pick up the pickaxe, you hear as it and kind of like part of it scrapes across the ground for a bit, and you can just see it like as like a hive. And we'll pick up next week.
God.
Oh God! Not
Hope everyone had fun. I know I did. Thank you to everyone who joined us here in the stream.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thanks to everyone who was active in the chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, following.
Praise Larry. Oh, that's gonna be the
No,
first
no.
shirt. First shirt we ever get.
I
Praise
will be
Larry
absolutely damned. I will kill every last player here.
I want to be involved in it.
I will absolutely be damned. I hope everyone had fun.
Because I need to run.
Is there anything anyone wants to say before we go?
We are
Follow me
gonna
on
be here
Instagram.
for December 1st, right?
Should be here December 1st. We'll definitely be posting it on social media. But if not,
Is that-
as of now, we should be here.
Is that the one shot or?
No, it's December 1st. It's
December
it's
first,
the, it's the Sunday
Yeah,
after
we-
Thanksgiving, so it'd be kind of weird.
Next weekend, yeah, we should be here.
Oh, Carlos, if you need to work at the school,
What?
if you need to work at the school, library's open tomorrow and Tuesday.
Okay, so we're still on stream now. But,
Let's
so
Now you guys know the library's open
thank you
tomorrow.
again, everyone. Hug your grandma, hug your kids, hug your wife. But until then, have a great one, guys.
They're loving everyone out
Okay,
here.
bye.
see.